Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego. I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Thank you.
Hello, it's me, Arizu Gaming. I'm back. We're doing some more Oxygen Not Included today. It's literally been a whole ass month since we played Oxygen Not Included on Twitch. How is that even possible? We got very distracted with Subnautica and then Balatro, and I'm back from holiday from Portugal now. That was very fun. Lovely weather, lovely stuff going on. I got myself a new towel for the fish tank. It's got lots of fish in it, but you can't really see it at the moment. Maybe I'll show you later. Hope you're doing well, Willow. Hope you're having a good day. Whiskers is being a tease, you're right. Okay, let's head on over to the game. I've kind of forgotten what we were doing, but I remembered there were a few specific things I wanted to have a look at. But It's going to be a lot of housekeeping today. I've started early because I know there's going to be a lot of housekeeping. So let's unpause it for a second. There we go. Right. We've got lots of skill points. Let's roll it over. Devon is starving. Devon is one of the pajama dupes. We have our pajama dupes up and running. So they should be giving us all of the books for the sleeping machine. There's a bit too much carbon dioxide in here again. I believe it's because some solid stuff has evaporated again. Just have a look at the oxygen overlay. Yes. So I believe we're dealing with that. Yeah, see, it's all over here. It's all over here and it's all falling down. Oh! Oh, look at this. It's actually pushing in from up here through these doors. So I actually need to seal this off now. Okay, that's good to know. I did have this open for access reasons. Just in case of an emergency, but I think we actually have to seal this off now. So I'm going to put a mechanized airlock there. I guess I'll plug this in here. That can be a priority 9 errand. There we go, starting off with a priority 9. We do have some loot. Let's do all the skill points first. We'll get some stuff out of the way before everyone arrives. Let's give Ada mechatronics. That sounds good to me. You can get a hat. Mari gets suits. Ashcan. I don't think Ashcan needs mechatronics. We'll give you plumbing. Barney will give you suits. Any dupe without a hat is a sleeper, so I want them to have as much athletics as possible so that they don't starve. Meal, you can have some research. We can get some more morale stuff going in here, maybe. I would still like to keep skilling everyone up, though. We'll just get Devon straight to exosuits, because they're a pajama dupe. Ellie, you can have exosuits. You get the actual hat, I think. Frankie's morale is quite low at the moment. So maybe we hold off on you for now. Freya, you can have building. Hassan, you have suits, so let's just give you plumbing. Because we don't expect you to do anything anyways. Jean, you can get suits. Joshua, I think you can have mechatronics, that's fine. Lara gets plumbing. Liam gets digging. Lindsay, you can have hiding, I think. May gets supplying. Marie, you can get branching level 2, that's nice. Nails, you can have... I think we'll leave you for now. Quite a few of these dupes have low morale. Why is that? Why is that? Maybe that'll resolve itself. We'll do a few more of these guys in a minute. Yep, you. I should have given you rocket piloting. That's fine. Hey, Dotterly. Hey, Dotterly. Hello, welcome. How you doing? We're back to ONI now. We're back from holidays, so we're gonna actually get properly stuck into this run again. It was going pretty well, and I just didn't want to continue it while I was feeling really tired and sleepy. And now I've had the holiday, and today is a bit of an exceptional day because I have to get up super early for reasons. So I wouldn't say I've really caught up on the sleep front, but my working from home arrangement has changed. So I am going to start streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's going to be my new schedule. So I wanted to start today with ONI anyways. We've done plenty of other games, so we're just going to do ONI for now. And we're just going to go slow, take it easy today. We've got plenty of time. We need to get some of this carbon dioxide out of here. We could turn the skimmers on again if we really felt like it. Let's see, these were full of water. Let's not mess around with the bathrooms today. I'd rather not, honestly. Now, in terms of power, we have run out of mercury. I was going to optimize all of this mercury-related stuff. There is still lots of mercury on the map. Do we do that first? It's definitely worth getting some power from somewhere. We did actually unlock all of this magma. The only issue is we did let some petroleum boil down here, or some oil boil down here. So we still have some sour gas. We're kind of venting that at the moment. We are keen to get these spore kids out of here, so we're going to irradiate these and then just dig them out again, I think. Although if we're going to do that, I think what we'll do actually is we want to build this tile I think we want to lower these by 1. So let's remove these. And then we can corner build it, and then there's not going to be any germs when we actually remove the seed. Now, something I learned about Spore Kids, we recently did a video on the Biobot Builder where I looked at this a bit more in depth. Your duplicates don't contract zombie spores unless they actually breathe it in. So if they're running around a vacuum or a carbon dioxide area with zombie spores in it, or if they're going in a place with suits, they're not actually at risk because they're not breathing in the germs, even if they're covering themselves in the germs. But I'm still going to play it safe. Still going to play it safe. We found a few more geysers down here. I want to do a little bit more exploring because there are still some more geysers. There's one over here. We have finished tiling all of this, so now we can remove these tiles and come in here without letting all of the sour gas out. So we'll open this up. I believe we're still dealing with this one, which is why all the Wheezeworts are here at the moment. I believe we can go in here, tile this, and then we can corner build this one. So we'll actually leave that one there. That should be fine. We've got some high stress at the moment. It's Ashcan. Ashcan is not looking very happy. It's alright, we can cope with that. Blueprints, what we got? What do we have? We have sports gloves. I did actually unlock a few of these off-stream, sad face, because otherwise we're going to miss out. Ooh, look, we got the Blossom Egg Cracker. That's nice. I really like that. Very stylish. We'll have to make use of that somehow. Maybe we'll do that today. We got another yellow flower pot. Okay. That's all the blueprints for now. Let's actually, just very quickly, while we're still sort of warming up, let's have a look at what we've got. Because we did unlock some extra things. Let's check if we've got any duplicates. We have 3 of these. Okay. We'll recycle 2 of these then. What else did we get? We got something interesting off stream. We got in here. We got the blue gas reservoir. That's pretty nice. My alerts are not synced up at the moment. That's not good.
Thanks for the
What's going on with that? Ion Elgis, thank you very much for the subscription at tier 1. Enjoy your full suite of whiskersy emotes. Yes, you've got the chibi ones now. You've got most of the chibi ones anyways. I can't remember which ones specifically you've got, but you've got a fair few of them. So congratulations. Any money invested or any revenue generated by the stream is 100% invested back into the stream. I need to change this. So at the moment, my goal is to get myself a new chair, because my office chair is really beat up, and I've had it for like a decade at this point. But I may or may not have found another chair from somewhere else. So I'm going to update this goal, but I'm not really sure what to actually fund yet. So if you guys have any funny ideas for stuff that I can invest in for the stream, I'd like to hear them. What else have we got? No, this was part of the DLC. I think we unlocked something else interesting. Ooh, we have to build the rustic gas range at some point. Maybe not. I don't think it was that interesting. But we do have lots of filament, so we can spend that filament on something. We've got 5,600. I kind of want to save up for something bigger. Not really sure. Okay, Kathleen is getting in here. That's nice. So this is now a vacuum. The sour gas is not going to creep over here. So I would like to stick some more oil in, but this will do. Oh, no, it won't. We want to pour some more here, and then this oxygen can be kept separate, and we'll have a bit of vacuum in the middle. So let's just build another bottle empty here for now. This is the geothermal heat pump, which will try and reconnect. Actually, how much steel do we have? Do we even make any steel? Not really. Not really. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you for the gift subs. There's 5 gift subs. So, let's see. Sign on XO, if that's how you pronounce that. You've got one. Asiak, you've got one. Or Asiak, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm not sure how you pronounce anything. Who's starving? Otto? You're another one of the sleepy dupes. Squilly Bob has been given a sub. Excellent, excellent. Oh, you poor guys. We'll get rid of all this carbon dioxide. MC Games has been given a sub. Oh, I'm a big fan of MC Games. We started playing only a month ago, and my YouTube videos were very helpful. Thank you. I'm really glad you've enjoyed them. We just did a YouTube video about the biobot builder. And someone very helpfully pointed out on there as well, the germ sensor is pretty good for automating the amount of gas that's flowing through your gas pumps from that. The reason I didn't talk about that in the video is because I wanted to focus on getting it set up as soon as possible. And sometimes you don't have the means of getting plastic right away. You can get plastic pretty easily on the Frosty Planet with the nectar trees, but I wanted to do the design so that it didn't involve plastic. But that's a very good way of handling it as well. These plume squashes are not doing great. You guys are starving. You've got like 30 seconds left. Great. We'll sweep this up. Did you know from scratch how to obtain those hydrocactuses? I don't, as far as I'm aware, I don't think they've incorporated them. I think they're just in the sandbox mode. Like they're coded in the game, but you can't actually get them. I think the devs decided they didn't like them or something. Right, how's this going? Yes, you're coming down here. The zombie spores are decreasing. We found a chlorine gas vent. You know what? This isn't going anywhere. This is covered in oil for the foreseeable future. Let's analyze this. Yes, I'm really glad that you found the videos helpful. I actually got a list of more topics to talk about on Sandbox Showcase. So maybe I'll go through those topics at the end, and I might put a poll on YouTube again. Because there's still a few that I haven't done, but that's because I haven't really gotten around to doing anything with them. How's this going? This is going alright. We do still have the manual generators, that's okay. What are we even doing? Okay, so these things are running way too much. This is the first thing I need to do. So we were trying to fill up the spore thing here, but it's not filling very quickly at all because we don't have a lot of spore kits. So what we need to do immediately is put a gas pipe on this. Oh, we've got the vent. We've got the valve. Okay, so this needs to be set to like... In fact, I'm just going to turn these off. Where's the automation for the... I've got germs in here. I've got ambient germ sensors. So I want to set these to the max. We want to set it to 100,000. Don't pump unless there's 100,000 germs in here. And also, we want to get some of this carbon dioxide out. There's way too much in here. So, I don't really want to dispose of this because it's all full of zombie spores. But what we can do is we can dig this up here. And then we can put some of those fancy gas reservoirs over here. We can remove that as well. So let's put two of those new ones because we unlocked them a while ago. So that can go here. We want the gas pressure in here to be low. We want there to be lots of germs per kilogram. And then we can pump it more efficiently and stop wasting all the power on those gas. Because there's not enough spores in here for it to make sense to actually run this at the moment. We kind of just wanted to get this running to see if we could. We've learned since then. I have 3 different gas reservoir blueprints now. What are the odds of that? I could put them all in a row. Oh, I'm 1 tile off. Actually, hold on. We can remove this tile. I'm not exactly sure why we have that there. See, the biobots come and help. That's good. We got 2 biobots. We're aiming for 6. The only reason I took apart all 9 asteroids is run. Oh dear. Yeah, they haven't added them. I'm not sure the devs are going to add them. So, yeah, we're just going to do a bit of tidying up to start with. Probably on speed 1 for now. There is absolutely a plan to access this volcano and start doing stuff, so we're going to analyze that too. I'm going to clear out some of this stuff. We're probably going to melt some of this mercury nearby. And we're going to get some proper power going from this, because I have a design that I want to use for that. Well, it's the original design. That's also on the YouTube channel. You guys are idle at the moment. It's not good. Right, so we'll build gas reservoirs, and we'll build, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, There we go. So we built a load of insulated tile because this room was too cold. The spore kids were too cold. But they're warm enough now that I don't think that's going to be an issue. So let's actually just replace all of these with normal tiles. Normal tiles. In fact, we probably should reclaim this. We probably should reclaim this ceramic as well, shouldn't we? So maybe we just do that quickly. You guys like to build tiles, you'll be fine. What else do we want to do? This area is full of random gases. I don't think I wanted to access this. You've got plenty of books. You don't have enough oxygen. Why is that? Because the pipe logic has changed. Is it because this is full of carbon dioxide? No, I think as far as I can tell, this is working fine now. So this is full of carbon dioxide, but I need to separate this. It's because that vent's there, right? I think I just need to remove the vent. So that's... That was for venting... Oh, that was for venting carbon dioxide and I got confused by the... Alright, let's leave that there. That was for venting carbon dioxide, but I got confused by the logic of the bridge. So I need to put another bridge here. That's what I need to do. Okay. And then this will start running. You guys like to build bridges. You'll be fine. You will be fine. But yes, thank you very much again for the very generous subs. So, there's a few things I'm thinking of at the moment. One is a chiller for the aquarium. Yes, haha, we're going into winter. But what I've noticed is that during the summer it can get hot enough that I have to start rotating in ice packs. And if there's a day where I have to work from the office or I'm on a site visit, and it's a really hot day and I should be swapping in ice packs, I should probably have a chiller for that instead. Set up our own cooling loop in my room. There you go, good job, Biobot. So that's one thought. What was the other thought? New headphones. That was a new thought as well, or a new headset. I will have a think about what I want, and maybe I'll post it in the Discord. Maybe I'll post it in the Whiskers Lounge. You guys can recommend me some good headphones. I don't need a microphone. This microphone hasn't done anything for years. So, yeah. Google this. Welcome back.
Erasure 2 High King of the Oceans, favorite of the fish, slaughterer of dupes.
Hey! That's not fair. We only killed one dupe this time. And it was grey area. You're lucky we didn't kill you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for returning your subscription this time. Yes. Also, at least you didn't say I was a slaughterer of fish. That would have also been mean. What's going on in here? We've still got deep frozen food. That's fine. Yeah, this is all vacuumed. We've definitely got some fluctuating power. That's... Right. Okay, let's have a think about this. So we want to take this pipe. We want to route this through here for now. So I think the easiest thing to do would be just to send this around here. Then go up here. Doesn't really matter too much what's going on with that. We just need to make sure that we don't actually expose any of the dupes to zombie spores. They shouldn't do that. Fish slaughterer is implied? Great. Good to know. Yeah, what have you been up to these days? Yeah, it's nice being back to ONI. It was nice taking a break, but I want to get some stuff properly done. So we're mostly just aiming to get back up to speed today. So this pipe is going to go in here, which means I actually need to leave this tile for now. Cancel that for now. And then this can get broken, disconnected. You've been playing Satisfactory for the first time, saw it made 1.0, and you apparently already owned it for the first time. Oh, right, okay, I see. Yes, I did see that came out in 1.0. That does look like a really fun game. I might give it a try at some point, but it's third on my queue of colony games or factory games because Oxygen Not Included is first, and Dice Sphere Program is bumping up the list because I've seen that they're planning a new update. They're planning they've got a vehicle update where you could design flagships for your mech to get in, so you can command larger fleets and fight the Dark Fog more personally, which I really like. I think that's a space combat update they were talking about, and it looks like you can also get a Jeep, which I think doesn't seem very practical considering your mech can already fly around, but it still looks fun. So we'll play Dice Sphere Program again when that update comes out. I think that's the plan for now. Is we're gonna play ONI. We're just gonna do this run continuously until the Dice Sphere Program update comes out, and then we'll probably half and half it. Dark Fog isn't for me, but you don't mind watching. Yeah, it's really nice that it's completely optional. I might fiddle around with the Dark Fog settings. I probably am going to start a new run, because our initial handling of the Dark Fog, we were learning about it, we were doing some suboptimal things, and it's been so long since I played it, I think it would be worth, sadly, restarting, I think. I mean, that is the thing about playing an early access game. They often do updates so quickly that it's worth looking at again. Oh, look at the little seals. Still haven't done anything with the seals. I think I've mostly concluded that they're not really worth looking at, which is kind of sad. But we're happy to just harvest the wild tallow from them. Right, you're a fill up. You need to be set back to priority 9. Do we not have any filtration medium, or are you just not accessible? There is a very good chance you're just not accessible, isn't it? Let's have a look at this. Yep. We removed access to this, so you need to go back up here. And then I think we'll just ladder over here as well. Makes sense, restarting is half the fun. Now, the problem with that is, Dice Sphere Program is very much a game where restarting is not fun, because your mech is very slow and inefficient until you get a lot of upgrades. So, I'm usually hesitant to restart that game. I'll see how I feel. Glad we've got some biobots running. We're not going to get any more running for a while. We're just still going to build up the spores in here. We need to get rid of the excess gas. Now, can we automate this to lower... There's a green signal when the reservoir is less than a low threshold. I could probably calculate how much gas we need to suck up, but I'm not going to bother doing it. We're just gonna let it run around. I just wanted to show off all the gas reservoirs we've accumulated now, because we've got quite a few of these blueprints. I'm quite keen to get this back online, though, as well. We want to keep the liquid lock in here, I believe. We've got a vent here. What's this vent for? That was for venting gas. Is this gas full of carbon dioxide? That should probably go in here as well, right? Is that vent disabled? What is this even for? God, I'm rediscovering all this stuff. I don't think I actually need to reconnect this. I think I just need to tell this to open. Not that anyone's accessing this room again.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, Succulex. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Welcome to the Fishy Squad. Hope you're having a good day. We're just cleaning up at the moment. I'm just kind of vibing and catching up with where we're supposed to be in this game. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother running these carbon skimmers. I think we're all right. Last time we discovered this massive magma biome at the bottom of the map, and we're still kind of exploring around a little bit. I want to figure out exactly where we're going, what we're looking at. Find all of the geodes. Oh my god, look how much oil is in here. This whole bit is just filled with oil. Well, that's one way of making a vacuum, isn't it? So we'll keep exploring around for now. I think we'll just dig roughly in line with the abyssalite. Have a look around. We found lots of helpful geysers. I still need to formulate a bit of a plan. Right, this spore kit is ready. So now we can just tile this from this tile. Nicola is analyzing the chlorine vent in a big pool of oil. This is a good plan. I like this plan. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this run is going, so that's why I'm taking it slowly today. We're on cycle 376. We got 34 dupes. We have a fairly large amount of story trait stuff active. Yeah, this machine is working properly again now that we've actually solved that oxygen pipe. So we've got the maximum aptitude mode. Everyone's stress should start coming down again. We've maybe given people a few too many skill points, but the sleep machine is cancelling that out. We need to update the mercury setup over here as well. We'll have a look at that later. Alright, so that's all priority 8. We've got temperature plates I've set to build over here. I wouldn't worry about those, to be honest. So let's just double check the access again. So you can't go through this door. We've restricted this door so no one's allowed in. Okay. Ah, right. Okay, we need another ladder here. That's fine. The metal refinery is working. We've got some steel queued up. I'm not sure how much steel we were supposed to build. I know that we wanted to... Oh, what did we want to build? We wanted to get the heat pump online and play around with that. We can do that. Let's see. So this requires 1,200 kilograms of steel. We have 500. And we have a little bit more queued up. We're still boiling all this water at the moment in the God Volcano room. So this is fine. Let's hook up another 3 here. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to put another 12 on this. How much iron do we have? We have a fair bit of iron because we've actually been digging around the Badlands zone. There is a Badlands zone here. And there is more refined iron over here, so we should definitely be digging this out, and that should actually be a priority. Oh, I love digging out Badlands biomes. I honestly think that's one of my favorite things to do in this game. It's just so satisfying just finding all the refined metal waiting for you. We need to explore anyways, so that's fine. Just come in here and grab all of this. And then I can hope that I'm actually carving it out properly. Because that's my other favorite thing to do, is sign dupe stupid digs that they can't actually navigate. Okay, there we go. What's the quickest way through here? Probably just over here, right? And then we can do this. And then we can come over here and do that. Yeah, you guys love digging. You'll be fine. We need all the rock as well. There's not a lot of rock on the Frosty Planet asteroids. At least not in the initial bit, so we should definitely grab all of this. I don't believe there's any temperature shenanigans going on. But this should let us refine a fairly large amount of steel. There's also a good amount of aluminium ore down here, so we can start making some aluminium for thermal elements. Which is actually new. We haven't found any of this yet. And that's important because if we're trying to make a volcano tamer, we're probably going to want some aluminium conductive element at some point. Right, this is all done, so we can put a tile here. I'll keep an eye on long commutes as well. I'm not overly fussed about that for now. Right, this appears to be running again. That's good. That's more oxygen. Yeah, I'm very glad this machine is running again. I love the brain machine. This is my favorite thing, I think. George, I do not think is on the cards yet. We're gonna have to wait around a little bit for George. Right, did we build this? We did. Okay, so dump some oil in here. Do we have just a little bit of random oil in here? We can do that. We haven't done this yet. That's priority 9 this. This is the part of the stream where we set everything to priority 9. That's absolutely fine. Let's keep looking around for more Badlandsy bits. You're You are coming in here and looking at that for now. There's not... The iron that you find is in, like, little veins. It's not everywhere. There's just a few specific spots that have it. This is one of those spots. I think what we'll do is come down here. There is some oxygen here. I don't really want to release that. So I think what we'll actually do is come down here and then dig this up. And then we need to reveal that as well. So, how do we go? You're honestly in awe of my colony. This is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of the colonies I think I'm pretty happy with. I think my favorite colony of all time was Badlands Boffins. When you start in the Badlands Boffin, in the Badlands biome, you have so much refined metal immediately. You can just explode. Like we got to cycle 500 and we had like 50 dupes, and they were going crazy. But yeah, we've done all right. The thing I'm getting slightly annoyed about is we're not quite getting enough ethanol for these guys. I think we could have improved the setup a little bit with the Fluxes and the Mammoths. I was going to do a video on the Flux Ranch. Oh god, this is overfilled again, hasn't it? This is alright. We've only got one dude in here. These are set to 8. Okay, there's one extra dude in here. Let's get rid of this guy. This has been overfilling occasionally, so it's not been perfect. We've not been getting the maximum amount of Fluxes. Which is why we haven't been getting enough wood to turn into ethanol to put in these. However, we did recently find a polluted water vent, a hot one, so we can set up a tree farm pretty easily if we want to. Where are we going to put that? Somewhere separate from all the cold stuff. Probably over here somewhere, realistically. But I don't think I'm going to do that today. I have to do at least one thing worthy of a thumbnail, but we'll see. We'll see what we do. Yeah, maximum aptitude. You keep getting the pop-up because the machine keeps getting depowered, but that's alright. Okay, let's have a look. So, gas. Right, these have been turned off because we're waiting for the germs to accumulate. They're almost at the level we want, so we'll just let this turn on again, and I think this should cycle the carbon dioxide where we want it to go. And what we'll do is we'll actually set this... Oh, we can't tweak that. We can't come in here because it's full of zombie spores now. Well, what I'll do for a little bit is... Oh, why did I make this a high pressure gas vent? Okay, here's what we do. How is that vent automated? That vent isn't automated. So what we can do is we can plug this in here, disconnect this, and then we can just run that. The issue is there's an automation wire in here we can't get rid of. Can't come in here and disconnect this. So here's what we do. Seems very silly, but this should work. We'll just set up a gas element sensor and a NOT gate, and then we'll say we'll just send it a green signal for now. This way we can build everything without exposing ourselves to the germs again. I should have just built a suit entrance for this, but this bodge strikes me as much more amusing. Okay, we found a load of mercury, so these are running again. The issue with this is we found a way to automate this where it's a lot neater. Now the issue is it's all covered in liquid. But I should really think about this. So I'll leave it on speed 1, and we'll find the mercury video. And I'll link it to you guys in chat. And then we'll set up the valves and the automations so that we're using 40% of the mercury we're using at the moment to run these solar panels. So... see what shows up on Google. Oxygen not included, mercury. Ah, my video is number 2. Excellent. What I like to see. Okay. Just send this to you. Okay, here is the guide I did on generating power using mercury lamps. I think there's a slightly more efficient way than how I've actually set it up in here. But I'm just going to look at this to start. Then we're going to iterate it. What we got in the pod? Because we've still got loads of mercury on the map, and it's going to start melting everywhere. We're going to want to keep disposing of it, so we might as well dispose of it in a more efficient way. I don't want any more dupes. We'll just take an oxyfern seed. I don't intend on using them, really, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do something with them. It's very annoying, though, because there's all this liquid here, and the mercury is going to keep leaking out of this random bit. How about we just build some extra tiles over here, and then it stops leaking? And then I'm going to just do a yellow alert sweep all of this. Get all these liquids out of here. Priority 9 the tiles. And then we'll get this all set up. And I think we'll replace all the snow as well. Let's do that with granite. Now, this setup, I'm going to need to change exactly how the valves are positioned, because this bit is slightly too narrow. I'm probably not going to follow the video exactly, but we're going to do something based on the video. There we go. Let's go back to the liquid lock before we forget about that. So... Yep, you've got oil in here now. This is vacuum, so we're all good on that. A slickster has come in here. It's nice to see. So now we can dig in here, get access to all of this. And then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to dig through here. Come up here, and then we want to go find what's in this geyser. We'll dig it out like that, and that way the geyser won't erupt without us knowing about it. We'll just dig through here. That's fine. How's the quest for iron going? Quest for iron is going okay. We have 14.4 tons of it now. This is the blessing of the Badlands. We'll keep queuing up all these digs down here as well. I think we'll have to do it like this. And come down here, come down here. This is always worth going for. It's so much metal. There's another spore kit over here as well that we can pretty easily access. We want to keep adding more spore kits, because we will need 10 spore kits in the biobot builder to get it fully operational. Yeah, you should be able to activate this in a minute. How much steel do we have now? We have 900 kilograms. Yeah. Few data banks in here as well, probably. Oh, there's a locker. What's in the locker? Show me. Show me, Rowan. I like how the Styxes are just hanging out together. Styxes are very cute. Who's idle? Who's someone idle? Frankie. Oh, you're sealed in by liquefiables. Okay, that's very funny. Yeah, I wonder what's in here. Where's Rowan? Oh god, Rowan's all the way over here. Probably fine. We got some more sleep beats in here, actually. Should we dig those? I think we should dig those. We have 1.2 million calories, lots of frost buns. That's fine. Don't really mind. There's the teleporter. We still haven't gone through the teleporter yet, but I don't really want to yet. I kind of want to see how far we can get just off of this asteroid. That seems like a fun challenge. Also, I am on the Pepsi today. I got up at like 5:30. So, deal with it. Alright, what's in here then? Show me. We got a snazzy suit? Okay, I'm probably not going to worry about the snazzy suit. It looks like a gas vent of some kind. Oh, is there another polluted oxygen vent? Please don't be another polluted oxygen vent. We have so many of them. It's an infectious polluted oxygen vent. Brilliant. Inspired. Okay. Well, we'll probably set that up at some point. There is another geyser over here. To be fair, this the frosty planet in general, I think, does have a lot of polluted oxygen vents. Just to try and help you out a little bit. But we've also got a geoactive one, so I'm not really surprised we're seeing so many of them. Let's go find the more interesting geyser. And we'll keep looking around for more again. Right, the spore kids in here. This is all safe, so now we can remove all of these. And we can replant them in the other corner. So we can grab more spore kids. Now we can just dig this. And the conveyor loader, which is in here. This is set to spore kid seeds. This is set to priority 9. Looks like we're pumping some of these again. Okay, so this is active at the moment. That's fine. We don't even need to set this. This just needs to be a red signal so we get a green signal in here. Yeah, germ sensor seems like a pretty good way of automating this. If we look at the gas pump, at the moment we're not letting it vent. That's fine. This should, yeah, so having it just go to the normal vent should make it so the room gets down to about 2 kilograms. The rest of the carbon dioxide will store. But we'll still get the germs out, and that should give us a few more spores, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, this is more like it. And we'll keep the... We want to lower the flow rate on this. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be about 100,000 germs, and it's just about 8 kilograms of pressure, so maybe that's going to be about 12.5 thousand per kilogram. So maybe if we set this to about 500, that'll be fine. And the purpose of this is so that we get a consistent flow of germs rather than little spits and spurts like this. And then let's just connect this here so it's all going out one exit. Yeah, that'll do for now. We're not exposing everyone to zombie spores by accident, are we? No. Okay. So, that's good. We've got 5 spore kids in there at the moment. Let's make sure that you've actually grabbed this one. So that's priority 9. Oh, Quinn's already on the way. That's good. You can remove this as well. And these spore kids are the next ones to prioritize. So we want to tile this, this, and this. We gotta go here, 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 here. And then put in planter pots down here and see how far we get. Probably just another one over here as well. Hello, Mr. Mycelium. That's an appropriate username for your comment. Do zombie spores attach to clothes / dupes? I believe they're running through oil. Then they'll get it on the suits, and you may need to clean the suits. So that's why we're trying to be careful not to expose them even though they're in the suits, because they can track it in on their suits, I believe. The duplicates won't actually catch zombie spores or risk infection unless they breathe in the zombie spores specifically. But even if the dupe themselves is covered in zombie spores, if they're not breathing it in, they're alright. There's another one up here. Are there actually any germs in here? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're all dead. Somehow. So, if that's the case... So you need carbon dioxide to actually breathe. This, we know for a fact that this whole bit here is full of sour gas and nothing else. So what we could actually do is we could come in this way. We could come in this way and then fill this with sour gas. Spore Kid won't be able to breathe, and we can just dig it out without any decontamination. That's nice. You tried in Sandbox to get a dupe infected by throwing him in a carbon dioxide zombie spore room, but they didn't get any on them. They didn't try hard, but I was surprised they didn't infect them. Yeah, they do have to breathe it in. It's kind of weird. So I think what we do, so each Spore Kid produces 1,000 germs per second. And obviously this is many, many cycles of accumulation. So I think what we'll do is we'll just dig them up. Like this. We'll reduce the amount of germs that are being created. And then we'll put in the weasel. Let's actually do it like this. And then we can remove the germs even faster. So let's priority 9 this. I do want to make sure that we get the biobots online today, because that'll be a lot of extra labor for us. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got six Spore Kids on the go. You're still not really at maximum production rate of the germs, so that's why you're still a little bit intermittent. It's fine. We'll let the pressure keep decreasing in here as well. Because then that means there'll be more germs per packet going in here. Right, what else do we want to do? I don't think we really care about this. So let's leave that for now. What else is on the cards? This room is empty. Did I disconnect this? I did not. Okay. Let's cancel that, because we've just been filling up this area with polluted oxygen. They've been breathing it in, so I guess it's fine. This is just hot polluted oxygen, so it's not an issue. That doesn't need to be connected anymore. Right, it was the mercury. That was the next thing I was going to look at. So I think what I actually need to do is I need to leave an extra gap. Because I want a light sensor. So if we have a look at the light overlay here, we wanted to fit a sensor in. We could tell it, so we could detect when it's ramping up. That's what I wanted to do. So let's see. Do I just disconnect these for now and then move everything up? The problem with that is there's not really room for me to fit in all the valves like I want. I haven't really left room for any of that over here. Because we need 2 valves and 2 shutoffs per solar panel. No, it's not even per solar panel, it's per lamp. I think we would have to set it up in such a way that it was down here. I think what we do is we sweep all of this up and then we remove these tiles. And then we work on it here on a trial basis. We get some of these running more efficiently. And then we mass incorporate it and we move the valve some way. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do for now. Yeah, we still need to accumulate more germs overall. That's fine. Right, let's focus on that. Let's focus on that for now. One thing at a time. You're still digging over here. That's okay. So we dug these 2 up. There's no zombie spores down here because it's all a vacuum. Somehow. Oh yeah, because this is sealed. Okay, that's fine. So now we'll just put in a load of wheeze warts. That across here. So now we're only producing 1,000 extra germs per second. This should clear up fairly quickly. And these are priority 9, so should get delivered immediately. This is analyzed. That's good. Is there anything else over here we want to look at? There probably is. Right, let's speed to it now. It's fine. It's over here. So we've got a few of these different geo vents. This one is blocked. So we need to pipe in a liquid hot enough to melt it. Magma. Maybe not. That one's ready. We've activated that one. That one's ready. We've activated that one. This still needs to be activated. We still need to deliver more steel to this. It's over here. Computer podium. Nothing of significance. Okie dokie. We've still got the beaters down here. I haven't really been doing anything with them. There's sadly no Saturn critter traps in range, so we're not getting any free hydrogen from them. That would have been nice. Oh, there's still some mammoths over here. You're unreachable. Why are you? Oh, because this is all frozen over. Wow, that's hilarious. I have a fossil over here. I'm not bothering with any of the fossil stuff because we're not doing hatches, and if we're not doing hatches, I don't think there's really any point. We don't really have a shortage of lime. But how much lime do we have? That's not, I haven't even got that on the list. That's how unworried I am about it. Oh god, where even is lime? Consumable ore? Yeah, we've got 2 tons of lime. I'm not worried. Pressure is decreasing. You're still not quite ready yet. I think we way overdid it on the number of gas reservoirs we need. That's okay. Oh, look, we activated it. My duplicates have restored the plumbing system for the geothermal heat pump. We can now use this building to pump liquids out of the connected geovents. Constructing steam turbines at the venting sites will enable us to convert the resulting steam into power. You know what? Considering we actually need power, I was just fiddling around with this because it was interesting, but maybe we do actually just try and get this to use. The vents also emit various byproducts. I'm sure we can find a use for them. Okay, so you're activated. We've reconnected one of them. Is it just one of them? Operate geothermal power. So we pumped water into this before, and it's produced hot steam, which obviously makes sense. But what do we want to do this time? Maybe we just try and get these up and running first of all. That seems reasonable. So let's actually have a look at the temperature overlay. Let's keep it on absolute temperature for now so we know exactly where the hot stuff is. We need to dig all of this out. This random hot abyssite that's been leaking heat. This stuff... There's some hot stuff over here as well, which is not... There's a little bit of carbon dioxide in here. That's annoying. Right, so we can get rid of all of this without any issues. And this is a load of hot igneous rock. Not so much that it's actually going to cause any issues. We can dig that out as well. Probably just want to remove the tool crate. Yeah, let's get the geothermal heat pump working today. That's something new to do. That's going to generate some more power for us. And then all the biobots can get to work. Yeah, you're still just running low on ethanol? That's fine then. I love how we still haven't done anything with this polluted water. We've just been dumping polluted water in here for eons and dumping the heat into the cold biome. Maybe we'll use it someday. It's got a load of water in here now. How annoying. Alright, here you go, guys. Here's a plan. You dig all of this and let all the water drain into here. And then we can build this up and we can start playing around with valves and whatnot. And because the video, the build we had for the mercury efficiency in the video was okay, but because one shutoff was always powered, it was using a little bit more power than necessary to run the mercury lamps. So there was a suggestion that actually directly fixed that problem. So I'm going to try and incorporate that. But we need to clear some space first and make sure we don't get random stuff melting into it. In fact, we know it's going to be 4 high. We know we need to make this one higher, so these tiles are going to come over here. And maybe we do that. Remove that, tile this, 39 this, and then we can get in here and sort everything out. I suppose it's good that some of the mercury's melting in the meantime. So obviously we're going to want to insulate this if we're running any steam in here. And also, I think it shoots out solid debris, so we'll want to put an auto sweeper in here as well. And make sure it's resistant to pressure damage. Do we need to do that? Worth having a think about. How's it looking? This is going to take a little while. A lot of germs built up. We've got a lot of radiation over here, though. Yeah, that's reaching all the way out over here, so it will kill all the germs. It'll just take some time. So, now, let's save the game. There's no carbon dioxide in here. So, in theory, we should be fine digging it up. So we're just going to yellow alert all these digs. And then we should be able to access all of this. There are still some spores over here, but we could probably... There's a vacuum over here as well, so we could probably disinfect it relatively easily and grab that one. But I'm pretty sure we'll have time to grab everything. Right, so now you've got sour gas. You're still halted. So this should be fine, because there weren't any germs in here. Yeah. Oh. Digging it just produces germs. I mean, we're letting all the sour gas vent anyways. I should have remembered it produces a burst of germs when you dig it up. Well, that's irritating. I mean, yeah, all the sour gas, we're still venting it all out. I'm not overly worried about that. Wow, people are idle now. I guess we can do some more research then. Do we even have any more researches to do? How many data banks do we have? We have 71. Okay, let's do a research then. Probably not Brack Wax. How about... Oh, continue the nuclear reactor stuff, I guess. That's a good sign. Still got some random mercury dripping in here, that's okay. So, let's see. So, we're going to have the roof be here. Then we're going to have 4 more bits here. So, that's going to be a roof. So, how about we put a roof? You know what? I'm overthinking this. You just put a roof here. That will stop any of the liquids getting on this bit. Are you trapped? You are trapped because of this. Okay. We're ready. We're ready to make a guy. Mima, what are you doing? That's more important than this. Oh, you're doing that. Okay. Right, we need Mima to be... Mima is the advanced doctor, so they need to not have any other priorities. Sadly, this is your main job. I like how it comes up as a treat patient errand. God, we still have so much carbon dioxide in here. Right, you can dig all this out as well. That's fine. You can dig that. You can dig out this dirt. All stuff we can use. We don't need any of this anymore, so you can remove that. Remove that. This. It's more liquid carbon dioxide, that's okay. Why did I remove... Oh, I don't think I ever had a tile here. Did I? Seems fine. Okay, we got 7 zombie spore dudes in here now. Okay, what's going on? Why aren't we cycling any gas? Oh, we're not cycling any gas because the the errand needs to be done. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we'll definitely watch that happen. How many books you got now? You got 73? That's good. Oh, you're lacking oxygen again? Okay, that's good. Why are you lacking oxygen? Because we're not generating enough of it, because we need more filtration medium going into here. So it's this one, isn't it? This one is filtration medium, allow manual use. We do have sand everywhere. I guess the duplicates just weren't prioritizing delivering it. Well, that's annoying. What other oxygen sources do we have? Is that... It's literally just the alveovirus for base oxygen, and then this... Our suit oxygen is entirely from the polluted dirt. We do have 200 tons of polluted dirt, so that makes sense. The main issue is that... Main issue is we're not really dissolving it that quickly. Why not? Because... Yeah, because these aren't running on much. We just need to deliver more filtration medium to this. Is this a suit dock thing? I don't know. Right, stress is low. Let's give everyone more skill points. So you can have electrical engineering. You can have building 3. You can have operating, I guess. Abe, you can have field research. Mima, you can have exosuit training. They'll help you get around a bit faster. Nails, advanced research. Ren, plumbing. That'll do. Yeah, look, we caught Mima. Just doing the thing. We're making babies. We're making baby biobots. I should think about what I say sometime. Now look, you guys can't be idle. I know you need to deliver more sand to this conveyor loader. Do I just need to make a storage bin so you can deliver it to the storage bin first? There you go. More friends. Now you're running again? That's good. So more germs are built up in here. The pressure's going down. Let's see. How's the flow rate doing? The flow rate is at max at the moment. That's good. And we'll see how long that lasts. We're getting up to about 20,000 germs per kilogram. I think we'll keep the current flow rate. This seems to be working fine now. This seems to be working continuously. Good. More labor is good. So, right. So now I need to remove these tiles. So what we'll do is we'll disconnect these lamps. And we'll fiddle around with all this piping, so we can get it working for at least 2 of them. This glass forge doesn't need to be sealed anymore, does it? I don't think it does. There's nothing in here, it's just oxygen. So let's remove these tiles as well. Make a bit more space. We can remove these. We'll move them 1 level up. And then we can fit in the light sensors. I don't think there's a better way of doing this than just using the light sensors, so I'll have to do. We'll then get you guys to speak all of this up again. Yeah, so why aren't people delivering sand to this? We don't set to allow manual use. Do I just need to put a storage bin over here? Because we're kind of depending on dupes actually delivering stuff over here for this to work. The sand is in here. Why is the sand in here? Oh, is the conveyor logic just screwed up? No, it's just this has been dropped in, but it's not been actually deposited. That's fine. Maybe I just cut this off. Does that help? No. So there was nothing wrong with this bit. Just haven't been doing any of that. Right, so automation. Let's remove... We've got this set up to the battery at the moment. That's okay. So we want to keep the automation for the lamp itself here. Because we want to turn them off if we're... What was the purpose of this again? The green signal until low threshold. I think we're just setting it to turn off when we're near max power. That would make sense. So then we can remove all of this. This wire, I guess we're going to bring up here. We can dig all of this. That should be fine. I don't think we can reach all of that. That's okay. Biobot's on the job. We're already up to 20% of the next spore, but we're on speed 1. That's a good sign. How are the spore kids doing? Still taking a little bit of time. That's fine. So what's going on here? Right. Now, I have no idea what's going on with this. So whatever we set up for this room, we need to set up so we can get in and out and it's not going to be an issue. So let's put a insulated wall over here. We'll make it wide enough that we can have a steam turbine. We'll just put the steam turbine up here. Now there is some hot abyss light. Continue to make this out of obsidian. So we need to get rid of this hot material. We'll just dump that in here. Not too much heat energy in that, so it should be fine. We'll just dig all of this out. What's in the pod? We got plastic. We'll take plastic. Sounds good. Someone peed? Doesn't look like it. So we actually want to put the light sensor in here, and this light sensor is friggin' useless. You have to make it with glass or diamond. We'll make it out of diamond. It only goes up to 15,000 lux. And guess what? The mercury lamp generates 60,000 lux. So, yeah. That's fun. Yeah, this is looking good now. So we're getting a lot more... We're getting a lot more flow rate out of this. Mass is lower. The germ count is still a bit low. Well, we'll get more spore kids in a minute. We have been running it on full blast, and we're still only at 80% germ generation, so that's fine. We'll probably also lower the flow rate on this down to about 400 now. How's the germs looking? So the zombie spores are out here, but again, it's just they just sour gas. No one's breathing in. Everyone's in suits because it's not in the actual oil. They're not getting it on the suits, so it's not actually an issue. But this gas will eventually all dissipate, and the germs will stop being an issue. This big pocket that I'm more worried about. Right, in any case, I can remove this one. This one's safe to remove. Remove this tile as well. I don't think there's any other tiles I want to remove. So, if we're going to build an entrance, and let's put it here. Maybe something like some blobs of liquid here, and then a ladder. That would probably work alright. There's a little bit of... Actually, is this even hot abyss light over here? It's not. So that should be actually fine. We can remove those dig commands. And then what I'll do is I'll just put a mesh tile here, and we'll put a bottle empty on here. We'll pour some oil in. Because believe it or not, we have no shortage of oil here. We also have 30.7 tons of iron now. That's pretty good. We do need to dig some access over here. So I think we have to go down here. And then leave this one open, and then we can get down here. Have we discovered any more geysers? There's more oil biome? Good grief. How are we going to get over here then? You could come down here. We do just kind of want some aluminium at some point anyways. How about you... How about you come here? Then we'll just come alongside the abyssal. Wow, this asteroid is funky. Very unusual. Yeah, this is definitely getting better. We're adding more spore kids, we're adding more efficiency. So... You're idle, that's alright. We can remove these tiles, that's okay. Our roof has already trapped some more melting mercury, that's nice. Right, so we need to put some buffer gates in here, I think. Yes, buffer gates. So we're going to put, let's see, one here, one here, one here, one here. Oh, the mercury's all leaking out? Oh, okay. Fine. And then the pipe, so... I'm going to disconnect this for now and just let it all run out. And then we'll re-plug everything back in. We seem to have enough power again for now. Right, this storage box. Let's fill this with sand. Then you guys would know... You really can't grab any sand. There's no way. Right, where's all the sand, guys? Oh, it's all in here! Oh, it's all in here and it's on a higher priority than this. Oh, well, that's just annoying. Okay, so that needs to be priority 8 and that needs to be priority 9. That's why we weren't getting any sand to the friggin' sublimation station. Okay. That's alright. So we've got the research reactor now. Oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the Radbod joint plate in here. That's not urgent. We have the DNA analyzed. Let's say. An artifact from a past civilization was analyzed. Double helix model. A typical representation of the building blocks of life. Physical representation. This one contains great trace amounts of a genetic ooze prototype that was once used for gravitas. Interesting. The lore tidbits from this are actually quite interesting. We put our other artifacts over here. Probably not the best place for them. Put the double helix in here in the bathroom. Right, so this needs to be set to 15,000. Send green signal if above 15,000. Liam has earned a skill point. Amazing. You can remove this. Right, this is looking pretty close to ready. We do need to vent all the gas out of this room. We'll have to build the gas pump in here once we've removed this. 29. Actually, let's make this out of igneous rock. Because that's in the area. We're trying to get in here. I'm not sure there is another geyser in here, but it's worth a look. Did we find the other geyser? We did. It was another polluted water vent. Wow, we've actually got a lot of polluted water. That's good. That's a good sign. So, probably worth looking for a third one. Now, we are just rummaging around in here. So let's just dig down here and just have a look over here. That should be good enough for getting an idea. There's an oil well over here. We found very many oil wells. There's a couple. There's not as many as you'd think on a big map like this. I'll queue up another research if the dupes get bored again. Right, you should actually be producing enough oxygen, surely. You're not quite. People will do it when they get bored, that's fine. So, let's see. So, the automation for this, we need it to go in here. I don't really care how specifically it does it. This is annoying. So, what am I going to do about that? So I need 2 bridges, and there's not really room for 2 bridges. Maybe I just lower it. Go around the outside. Shutoffs are going to be here. I could... It needs to go one further up. It needs to go up here. So this could go all the way around. Or it could go underneath. Let's just send it underneath. And then that should be fine. And then we can remove these. Or actually, hold on. Keep these ones. Remove the middle ones and then disconnect the others. That's all right. So that's going to go up here, that's going to go up here, that's going to go up here. Pluggy, pluggy. Okay, and then we could start putting in the valves and the shutoffs. Now the only thing is, we're going to need to move this ladder over here. That's all right. So then we can remove this one. That's okay. That'll do. And I'll just build them both like this for now, so I can illustrate what the original build from the video was, and then we'll modify them. Oh, what's going on over here? What? What? Why we got steam? Why'd the oil breach? Mercury has entered the room. Well, that's one way to melt all the mercury. I guess. Not exactly what I wanted, but... I will need to dump some of this liquid out of here. I can sweep this. That should be fine. Me try and keep the map free of liquefiables. Challenge level impossible. Right, we're down to about 2 kilograms per tile in here now. Still not really quite going pumping continuously. I don't think we need the flow rate to be that very high anymore, because we've got 100,000, it's only 2 kilograms. Let's lower this down to 300. Interesting. Got past the bot. I haven't seen that happen. Get him out of here. Yes, maybe I need to investigate Nightbot. What's going on with Nightbot these days? Right, let's see. Shutoffs. So, it doesn't matter too much what we're making these out of. The automation port needs to go up here. So that way, that way, that way, that way. Then we need the liquid valves. So that's going to go this way. Doesn't matter too much what we make these out of. This pipe is going to need to get disconnected, so probably just remove all of that for now. And I'll fiddle with it again later. We're getting a lot of mercury draining into here now. That's fine. Well, we've got the pitcher pump, so we'll dump it in here when we need it. Okay, now you're actually filling this up with sand. That's good. How's the spore kit doing? To do with those last 2 spore kits. Right, you are germ-free now. So now all I need to do is dig this up. So we'll need to put a ladder here. A ladder here. And so can we Friday 9 these? And then we can grab this spore kit as well. Lots of spores up there. Provided we don't expose any of this to oxygen, we should be fine. Not a huge amount of germs. And the sour gas is eventually all going to dissipate up here. Hey Carmike, hope you're doing well. How are you? We're back to oxygen not included. We will continue until morale improves. The holiday is over. I had some fun playing some North Scribble Asteroid, but I want to make some serious progress in this run. We are kind of just hanging out today. I didn't want to go too fast because it was a bit earlier than usual. So we've been extracting spore kids, fixing the biobot stuff in line with the latest video that we did, which is this one. Yeah. Let me select you text. This one. So we're going to fix the biobots. We've done a pretty good job of that. We're getting some spore juices flowing. We're just getting the last of our spore kids in here, and then we should get the gas level continuously high enough. And then we're going to play around with the mercury. First of all, we're going to build the setup that we have. Oh, that was the link to the mercury video. Well, the biobot build, the biobot video is the most recent one on YouTube. We're just fixing a few things, optimizing them based on what we did in Sandbox Showcase. Since we looked at this save, I do want to fix the floxes as well. Those aren't floxes; these are floxes. We have 5 floxes in here. This needs to happen next, but I want to make sure that we're getting our power efficiently first. Or we can at least pretend that we've looked at it on this save, because I'm not overly concerned. You've been enjoying your new Oasis run so far? Nice, nice. Yes, you were in Willow's stream earlier. I was watching. I think it was yesterday. Right, these buffer gates as well. We need to set these to 45 seconds. Because that's the amount of time it takes from when the sensor is tripped to when it's fully charged. The lamp is fully charged. So that actually needs to go here. Yeah. And then we need to set these. So, right, what's the piping doing? Show me the pipe. So it looks like it just loops around. So our input is over here. Yeah, I should be able to set this up just as I set it up previously. So what we'll do is we'll build the insulated line up here. That will come in down here and into each of these. Set these both to... what was the plan? The valve set. Do I actually set the valves? That would be a good... That should have been a good thing to highlight. Well, in any case, we need to connect the pipes over here as well to the shutoffs. Then send them down here. That's fine. I've realized something. I need to make my videos more friendly to people who are looking at them while muted. I need to have more text highlights of key figures and variables. I do occasionally bring it up when I missed it when I'm talking about it, but I need to have that extra layer of visual information on the screen somewhere. I'll have a think about that. Meantime, you can just watch these guys build a load of pipes. So it looks like have the outer one set to 130, inner one set to 60. Once I've built it, I'll understand what's going on, and then we'll adjust based on the suggestion that was on the video. And we actually need a NOT gate going in here as well. We've omitted the NOT gate. Where does that go? Show me. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so the NOT gate goes in. Then that goes into the other shutoff. I see. So what I had here is I had it set so that when I received one signal, it was activating the full flow rate of 130 grams per second to the mercury lamp. And then when it didn't receive the signal, it was setting it to half the flow rate. Because the key trick to using these is when you're filling it with the max flow rate of 130 grams per second of mercury, it ramps up to full power. And if it's got 0 grams per second of mercury, it ramps down to 0. But if you're giving it half the mercury, 65 grams per second, then it stays at whatever level it's set at. And that's the key. That's what you're trying to do. Because A, it means you're pumping less mercury. And B, it means you're spending less power running the lamp, because it's only running half the time, technically. But it's still maintaining the same lux level. And you're obviously using half the mercury. So in all, it combines to about like a 2.4 times efficiency multiplier. So we'll build this all and get it working like the normal way first. And then you'll see how it works. And then we'll optimize it with the other guy's suggestion. Resources low, steel. We can make some more steel. In fact, we have so much iron. How much steel should I queue up? Like, a fair bit. Let's queue up... Oh, another 20 lots of steel. Sure, why not? And we're setting this... So, okay, right. You just need to actually build everything first. What priority is all this? Let's set this to priority 9. How is the Spore Kid looking? Spore Kid is done. And there's no germs. Good. So now we can remove all of these. Dig that up. And then we've got our 10 Spore Kids. That's good. I'm getting a lot of notifications on my phone. That is alright. Did we get some liquid into you? There's some water here. That's convenient. Oh yeah, we found the carbon dioxide vent. That's very funny. Now, I want to see what happens if we pump some oil into this. We have plenty of oil. So let's experiment with that. We've got some polluted water over here that we can look at as well. So how about we just build up a load of tiles here. And then we open this up. This will cause it to overpressurize. And then we'll just put the ladders, I don't know, over here. There's a more efficient way of doing it. Put molten tungsten into it. Ah, yes. I'll just get the liquid reservoir that I have full of molten tungsten and dump it in. What a good idea. Yes. No, I want to make some more progress in ONI. We're super slow. We're slow, but determined. So that's why we're back to our main scheduled programming. Because we've done a lot of sandbox showcase shenanigans, and we played plenty of other games on the channel recently, so I want to really focus on this again. And this run is going well, so we might as well just commit to that. Oh, we need to plug all of this in as well. How irksome. On another note, I should probably actually be replacing all of the wires with lead at some point, but I don't think it's going to matter. But we're just going to do this. Also, yes, we are fine just plugging in all these shutoffs to this power line. That's okay. You've been trying to fill the water planet with tungsten, been mining it from space, point of interest. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what's going to come out of these, so we can experiment with that a little bit. Right, so obviously we're letting some heat leak out here, that's okay. Let's dig all of this. What's the temperature of this abyss like? That's hot. What we'll do is we'll just build a load of insulation there. We'll dump some oil in here as well. A little bit. And then we'll put a steam turbine over this in case it actually does produce water. There's no guide or anything that says what exactly comes out of this, is there? I mean, I want to discover it anyways, but it would be interesting. We'll put some liquid in here as well for conductivity. And then there's some hot abyssite up here as well. Probably just seal this in, right? Maybe we just do that. We have looked down here. We found a geode full of iron ore. That's kind of interesting. There's no geyser over here. That's good to know. Found a volcano. We knew that volcano was there. Is this, this rock is all getting dug out by liquid pressure, maybe? We need to see what's over here as well. Now, there is some carbon dioxide in here, so I should be careful about that. Oh, we dug this in the wrong order, and you're now filling this area with polluted water. Okay. Okay, well that one's on me. Analyze this. We'll set up a pump as well in here. Because we wanted to do this at some point anyways. Let's put a hydro sensor on this. Okay, now we've actually got an issue. Because we've got sour... Oh, this is all isolated. Okay, this is still all isolated, so that's fine. I was going to say, because if we start mixing zombie spores with polluted oxygen, that's bad. Right, so plug that in there. Power wire, let's see. Oh, God. We really haven't built a power wire down here yet. Well, what's running on this line? Mostly docks, radbot generator. Yeah, I think we could probably run one liquid pump off of this, but that's pretty expensive. Let's build this wire out of lead. And get some power down there. But you can go this way. And just send you down here. Run you along with fire pulp. And into the magma! No. There's no magma here, is there? Now this is like dancing with fire, isn't it? Because if a single bit of gas gets here, that wire is going to melt. So let's not do that. Even though it looks very funny. Let's do this. Then we'll bring it down here. Still build it along there. Then probably just run it down here. Probably have to rebuild some section. Yes. First. And then that needs to go around here. I mean, the biobots can do all of this, so it shouldn't be a big hassle. And that can go over here, that can go over here. We will eventually want to set up that polluted oxygen vent, but we've done enough of that this run so far. Let's leave it until that can go over there. If we melt any lead, we melt some lead. We've got some liquid uranium over here as well. The beaters have been producing a little bit of that. You know, normal things. Right, let's priority 9 all of this. And get it working. So dig this again. Right. What's the status of this? Okay, Mimar is currently delivering Spore Kid seeds. You are running pretty well. You running at the target flow rate? Well, not at the moment, because you're not getting any germs at the moment. But generally, yes. Assuming you're actually getting the germs. It looks like there's less germs over here. Why? Weird. Anything inhibiting the germs? Wouldn't have thought so. What we got? Wood, sure. That sounds good. Boxes are somehow not overpopulated. We're holding steady on food. We're not overproducing nor underproducing. That's kind of interesting. Right. Are you actually going to dump some oil in here? Ari is. Okay. Why are you bringing the oil from all the way up here? We have plenty of oil down there. I should probably put a pitcher pump in here, right? Oh, we do have pitcher pumps here. Oh, but we've not set it to auto bottle. You just grabbed a load of random oil we dumped somewhere. Now, if you drop the oil bottle in the magnet, I'm going to be very upset. Got very low amounts of sour gas. I think the germs are dissipating, but I hate them. I can't believe we released that one load. Oh well, so long as we don't get any carbon dioxide or oxygen in our sour gas, we'll be alright. This is still sealed off by a single liquid block. That's a little bit annoying. Yep, you're analyzing this vent as well. How eventful. Looks like this is another geyser. How are we getting in there? Right, let's go... Let's go down here. Let's think about this a bit more. That. Then we can get in here. There's a load of high pressure oil in here, so it's probably going to shoot out. That's fine. And then we can go like this. Go in here. You can let that oil out over here as well. And then probably just dig down here. And go through the abyssal for now. And then I'll decide what to do once we actually get in there. Right. Are you all done on this? Oh, you can't reach any of that pipe. Well, I should have thought of that. Let's build a ladder here. Let's build a ladder here. That should be enough. And then we'll need to probably purge some of these pipes. Also, I still need to build the recycling bit. So let's see what that looks like. Remind me. So that's just going to be a load of bridges going like this. And they're going to be merging here. So that's what's going to be going on with that. Now, I think that's still connect fine. I may need to investigate that further. Give it a shot. And just for good measure, let's actually put a bridge here, just so it doesn't get confused. I tested one batch of these, but I didn't test two together. So let's investigate that as well. Ugh, we're getting there. Right, we're full of spore kids now. So that's good. So we're now actually generating 10,000 germs per second. But look, each... I mean, it's kind of difficult to tell when it's all mixing about. But it should be increasing by 1,000 per second for each plant. So the problem is the germ level up here isn't as high as it is down here. Why is that? Probably just because it's failing to spread out as much. Now, we've got about 100,000 germs. Yeah, I think we can set this to 200 now. We want to lower the flow rate, so even with the pumps being intermittent, it's consistent gas. And then we'll get this running at the max. Then we'll actually get this running at the max spore production rate. It's going alright at the moment, it's not going great. And I mean, one obvious answer as well is sealing in these tiles, starting to push everything in. Which we could do, but it would just be kind of annoying. Especially because we have a load of random buildings here. Well, whatever. I mean, it forms a reservoir for other germs. Research supply? What are you doing? Oh, you're bringing the steel. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and it's also at the level where we're venting the degermified gas as well. Out of interest, are there any germs on this gas? There are. There's lots of germs in here. It's going up by about 10,000 sometimes. But this probably means there's packets of gas that have germs aren't actually being processed. Or maybe, oh, it could just be a load that we had saved up, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's increasing. Albeit not super fast. I mean, I think the conclusion is we're not getting all the germs out of here. I think what we need to do is we need to set it up to recycle with a germ sensor, like the guy said on the YouTube video. So let's actually do that, because we've got the... Have we got the gas pipe germ sensor? We do. This requires a little bit of plastic, which is why I didn't do it in the video. But we'll build this, and what we'll do is... We will, Rocky. So if there's... Okay, so let's set this up here, and then we'll set up a shutoff. That's what we'll do. We can remove these now. I like when we do a video, and then we follow it up and improve it on stream. I mean, ideally, we would like it to work the other way around, where we do it on stream first, properly, and then we do it in the video. But this is less repetitive. The video build works, but this is probably the step that ties it together, because it means there's less manual fiddling with valves. Because we can't be fiddling with valves. We want to make sure this is consuming as little power as possible. I mean, it's at the point where it's consuming relatively little power, so I'm pretty happy with this now. Before, it was just running us dry. So let's see. Gas shutoff goes down here. And we want this shutoff to run if there's more than 10,000 germs, then it gets recirculated. And what we want to do is we want to prioritize it first. So that, you know what that means? More bridges. Now, what's the cleanest way of setting us up? Probably something along the lines of this. The important thing is we don't delete any of the pipes that have the carbon dioxide in this journey. That's very important. If we do that, we're dead. Well, maybe not dead, but we don't have the means to cure zombie spawn. There we go. We got a dude. Liam is very happy. Oh look how many biobots we got now. And they're building all the stuff. They're building their friends. They're building the infrastructure for more friends. You like to see it. So that's gonna go there. And then if it's not enough, then it recirculates. So don't mind me. Get very That's perfectly reasonable. No one will ever look at this piping overlay again. Surely. Yeah, I think the spore count's increasing. We've still got less germs over here. Why is that? Let's have a look at this. They're overpopulated. A maximum of 20,328 germs can be on this 2 kilograms material. So, 10,000 germs per kilogram. I see. So our attempts at gaming the system aren't quite working because they are overpopulating and dying, but they're also getting refilled. So we're probably not going to be able to get the max flow rate that we think from this. I think we'll still be on. Right, let's priority 9 on this, because we need them focusing on that rather than the other stuff. This volcano is going to erupt in 6.3 cycles. Okay, let's build a cold temperature plate on this. Plug it up. You can erupt a little bit of magma in here, but not a lot. We'll come deal with you later. But that's good to know, because we're fully planning on using that volcano in the near future. Right, this actually looks like it's running, but it's not quite set right. So I think I need to reset the issue. It looks like the liquid isn't recirculating. So why is that? The liquid's going in here. Right, let's investigate what's going on here. So you're fully charged. You haven't been set. Okay. You're above 60,000. You're above 15,000 lux. Does it need to be set to below? I think it might need to be set to below. Try that. Yeah, now this is charging up. Okay, needed to be set to below, that's fine. But it's not allowing the liquid to recirculate from everywhere. Building up in here. Why is that? If we do that, then it releases. I think it's something about this bridge that it doesn't like. I think I do need to actually do something involving that. So, possibly... Something along these lines. Yes, I think we need to do that. That's fine. Let's get that built quickly. Remove that. And then this should start to recirculate again at the correct flow rate. We haven't filled up the base with zombie spores yet, so that's good. Right, you've dumped some oil in here. We've got a vacuum here. That's good. So now we can remove this, put in a gas pump, get rid of the rest of the gas. Do we leave the oil in here? I don't know. Possibly not. I think we probably do sweep that. Right, let's sweep this out. Get it out of here. We did dig all the way down here. So it doesn't look like there's anything there either. What about over here? You're still going. Okay, yeah, here's that geyser. There's more stuff over here. So I think what we want to do is keep going. Then maybe just come in this way. Would probably be a bit less conservative than that. How about we do it like this? That'll do. We do still want to come over here and investigate whatever's over here. So let's go like this. Yeah, then we can just come in this way, that's fine. Or is it? We don't want to release the CO2, do we? Not from... Oh, this area is fine. Okay, so that can go down there. And then we can just dig over here, see if there's a spore kid. Okay, this is all running now. So actually, this is working. That's reassuring. So we've set this up correctly. We just need to make sure these pipes are actually draining, which they aren't quite. But it's supposed to be flashing like this. You'll see we're getting close to the maximum output of power, but it's oscillating on and off, but staying at the maximum brightness. So we're using half the power, but we're still getting more or less 100% of the brightness because of how the lamp actually works. So there you go. The issue with this at the moment is we're still powering the shutoffs. We'll get to that in a minute. Are you actually going to build this pipe? Frankie is on the way. Okay. What's the issue with all this as well? Is this just low priority or? You are doing it. I'm just being impatient. Okay. Let's check the colony report. How many biobots do we have? Can you show me how many biobots we have? Domesticated critters. Is that what counts? It is. Added 2. Net 2. But it doesn't show us the total, does it? I think we've been doing all right on the biobots there. Right, that's all good. So now all the excess mercury is going into here. So this is just going to recirculate. Pipe is staying empty. It's all flowing into here. And because these are at the maximum brightness, we've only got the shutoffs working on the valves that are 65 grams per second, and the ones that are the full flow rate are turned off. If I have a look at the comment, where is the comment? So the comment improving this build is to set both valves 65 per second and have only one shutoff. Then you only need to power it during ramp up. Okay, that sounds good. So how would we go about doing that? So now let's actually disconnect this. We'll disconnect this one end. We'll leave it for a little bit, and then we'll fiddle around with the piping and stuff. But we know this is working via our old build, so then we'll switch it over. Right, what's going on here? So you need to connect down here now. And then I need to disconnect this. And then I need to deconstruct this. And you need to be set to send a green signal if the germ count is... If it's above 10,000, then we recirculate. So this shows that the germs are coming in at about 13,000. Yes. Hello, Quantum Zari. Hope you're doing well today. When you were testing the mercury lamps, you opted to turn the lamps on off with the automation port. Yes, I did think about that. But what we're doing with the lamps automation port is we're turning them off when our batteries are full, so we're not using the mercury when our batteries are full. We've got a lot of batteries here, so this shouldn't happen very often. But that does make sense. Well. Yeah, how long does this even take to drain the mercury out? Quite a while. Well, quite a while on speed 1 anyway. Right. No zombie spores, right? Good. No zombie spores. Okay, so now this is working properly. So if we look at this, the germ count is actually way higher in some of these packets. We are letting those packets recirculate. Yes. And this should mean that we spend less time pumping as well. And then that's prioritizing this pipe compared to the valve. So now this should be continuously getting loaded with germs. Let's actually have a look at the machine though. And you can tell if it's working correctly because the last 4 digits won't move around. Which they currently are. Except it's occasionally running out. Why is it occasionally running out? It'd never be running out. Is it getting empty packets or just lack of packet? Oh, I probably need to put this on the valve, don't I? Where these bridges should be, right? Building melted. Snow tile. Not ideal. Just using AND gate to combine the timer sensor with the battery signal. Yes, that's true. I'm trying to remember. There was a reason why I didn't do it. I don't remember what that reason. This will work fine once we get it switched over to just one shut off. So we'll just let this empty first, and then we'll. Right. So we were going to set this bridge up so it was on the valve. What we need to do is we need to prioritize it. So what we could do is we could build the bridge here. And then disconnect this. Disconnect this. And then what we could do is put the bridge here. Then put it here. And then what that will do is it will prioritize it coming from the recirculation rather than from the room into the valve. I think that's going to be better. And then what we'll do is we'll send this down here, we'll cut this off. We need to make sure that whatever we've got in here does actually drain. It needs to go in there. Because if at any point we deconstruct a pipe full of zombie spores, we're in deep trouble. But I want to concentrate on this at the moment. What's going on with you? Oh, you're powering up? Oh, because you ran out of mercury. That was the actual intended behavior. Yeah, we've got lots of zombie spores in here. There will definitely be a maximum level where the amount that are dying due to overpopulation is the same as the amount that's added from the small kids. That's fine. Right, let's speed up a little bit. You guys aren't idle, are you? Still building this wire? You're trying. It's taken a while. You're building it in this section, kind of. Yeah, over here. Okay, there's no geyser over there. And we found another sulfur geyser. Okay, we don't really care about that too much. Maybe we do. We have 2 sulfur geysers now. We don't have Sweetles or Grubs on this planet. That's why we don't care about it. I mean, you could get a little bit of steam power from it, but it's probably not enough for it to be worthwhile compared to other steam. Right, let's have a look at this then. So now what should be happening is we should be... Yeah. Yeah? Guys? That is zombie spores. Hello? Wait. What are you doing? Oh, you're deconstructing the bridge. Okay, that's... I'm definitely seeing some zombie spores. Just a little blob. Tiny little bit. Oh, now you're showing me what germs are in a gas pipe. Okay. I think what we need to do, just to be safe, is we're going to put a wheezewort in here. Just to remove any... Oh god, they are in here. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, it was going to happen at some point. So, we'll put a wheezewort in here and just clean them from the room for now. We do. I think we can actually just restrict access to the room and then have the biobots build it. Yeah, this works. I mean, so long as the spores don't get outside. Where are they? I can't really see them. A single blob of carbon dioxide, right? Oh god. This liquid is holding it at bay. Not what I like to see. Okay, well, you can put this in here. Give me more rover not permitted. No! Okay, look. We can build one here for now. Provided this ethanol doesn't go anywhere, zombie spores won't escape. We can build one here, and then we can... This is going to be annoying. Because the problem is, they'll breathe it in here, because there's oxygen here as well. Am I just going to have to expose someone? You know what, I can expose one duplicate. Let's do research. We've got data banks. Let's see, jetpacks? Sure. Right, wheezewort goes here. Right, so the germ count is now low on this, so it is getting... not getting circulated. fine. Means this is getting it at the max rate. And then it's not getting pumped. The germ count is too low. So that means I could probably lower the flow rate again, right? So like 150? Is that what that's telling me? Okay, good to know that the germs in the pipe actually get highlighted in this mode. You're nearly empty. Now the issue with this is it is going to kill off a lot of germs in the room as well, which is not really well. So let's have a look at this. Obviously, these germs are all dying. Not ideal. So if we look in here, still 15 germs. 17. Problem is, it kind of depends on the carbon dioxide just creeping over randomly. It does occasionally. Can't really rely on it. It's getting there. This might just actually remove them all. Oh, there's some over here. Oh, balls. Where is it? Alright, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to say that we don't have enough germs in there that's going to cause an issue. So let's just do this immediately. We'll risk it for a biscuit. If we infect one dupe with zombie spores, it's not the end of the world, depending on the dupe. We'll just put them on a sleep-only schedule. What we got? Sure, it's now you see. Right, Liam. You're in here. Doesn't say you've been exposed to zombie spores. Maybe we've reduced the amount in here enough that it's okay. Who's coming to do this? The curse of the yellow alert. Well, you're all still building this lead wire, so that's fine. A load of mammoth patties. That's a lot of mammoth patty. This is all sealed off by gas. I'm just going to dig in here. We're just going to grab this mammoth. That's frankly a lot of mammoth patty to just waste. Obviously, we're still letting the germs accumulate in here again because we have the weasel. So what's happening with these? Okay, let's focus on the radiation. Yeah, right. One zombie spore over there now. Oh, you need to be fertilized. No way you get exposed from one zombie, right? Right, I think we're all good now. I think we can remove this. The contamination hazard has been removed. Imagine if he accidentally deleted the pipe then. That would be hilarious. Yeah, we're all good. Okay. Crisis averted. Now, this thing is still registering as occasionally not doing that. I think... Do I need to remove the bridge now? I probably don't need to remove the bridge. But it might be something... We just connect it like this and then... There's not that many germs on these at all, so it looks like this is the actual flow rate we want. So if we look at this... No, it's slightly too low. So let's set this up to 160. We want it to be as low as possible. So that we get it continuously operating. This one is just never actually triggering, which I find interesting. I don't think there's anything over here killing the germs. Other than the overpopulation. Basically, I just want to watch this and make sure that that red icon doesn't show. Yeah, so now the germ count... Occasionally the germ count gets too low. Oh, right, now it's just finished, so that's fine. Unfortunately, the biobot can't just build another biobot. That would be very funny. So, now let's remove the bridge. The bridge itself doesn't contain any germs. This should be fine, right? Yeah, biobot. Also, I didn't build the lab. I mean, I didn't build the lamp. That's what I wanted to build. So, let's have a think. So, what we could do is we could put a... We want the lit workspace bonus on this as well. What we could do is we could put this... It has to be where the guy actually... I think it's going to have to be above. It's going to be awkward to get to. By awkward, I mean impossible. Unless we just straight up remove this tile from it. Which we could do. And then, if we're doing that, we might as well put the furniture here. That's fine. So that could just go... to this. We can access that through there. We can build the automation here. And then we can just rebuild that tile in a minute. Oh, we can't because we have to actually build the tile first before we can build this. Damn. Okay, right. So here's what we do. So now we remove that one. We put this back in place. We'll remove all the ceramic. That's not really needed anymore. These spore kids are actually cooling down, which is not really what we wanted. If it gets below minus 15 in here, we're going to have to heat them up again. Which we could do, but it's just going to be annoying. Yeah, we've got the good flow rate going through here now. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this. I think we're pretty close to done. On optimizing the biobot builder. I mean, you can kind of tell that just by how many biobots we've got going around. There's a lot. Okay, and now we just... Oh, you have to build the wire. That does need to be built. So what we do is we set these both to 65. And then we just have the one shut off. No. Hold on, let me... I'll think about that in a minute. I can't multitask. So set Both valves 65 and have only one shut off. So, oh, I see. So one is always running at 65, and then the other is activated by the shut off. Okay, that makes sense. So what we do is we actually remove this one. We remove this one. I'm not really sure exactly which one we're in. In fact, you know what? Let's play around with this a little. Now we've emptied the pipe. We know what the principle is, so let's just, because what we can do is we can fit it all in this little window here. So just remove everything. Remove everything in here. And then we'll do the same for the other one, and then I don't really want to move all of this stuff. I just want to do this as a proof of concept. We can move the glass forge and do another one. The glass forge doesn't need to be here. We can move the glass forge over here, maybe? Keep that insulated, I suppose. There's never really a good spot for the glass forge. It's just too big. Right. You're not getting quite enough gem. How about we set you to 107? No, you're getting plenty of gem. Getting... Trolling me. None of this is recirculating. I wish there was a way to look at both of these at once. I'm pretty sure we can lower this back though. Valve Simulator 2024. Right, let's go back up here. Let's think about this. But what we'll do is, we'll have 2 valves and 1 shut-off. So this valve, each valve is going to be 65, and then the 1 shut-off is going to go here, and that's going to let in the other 65. So that's going to go here, it's going to go here and then down. And then we'll do the same over here, probably. We'll just copy-paste it. And, oh, and the irony is, we can actually fit this in a 2-tile high gap. But we still need to move these, because you need the light sensor to actually have it working. Like this. Well, you don't need it, but it's probably the best way to make sure it doesn't break when you stop looking at it funny. Right, so we put that there. This goes here. That goes there. And then this goes down here. And then what we need to do is this actually needs to recirculate around here if it's not activated, because otherwise it's just going to build up in here and it's going to let it all out in one go. So that needs to recirculate. It's not going in there. So that needs to come down this way and enter the recirculation. I.e., this goes like that, this goes like that, and then that goes like this. I like it. So then... So if this is... This triggers when it's below. So when it's below, this turns green, then we activate this shutoff. Okay, we could probably make it a little bit neater with the automation. But that's fine for now. Then we need to power these shutoffs again, so that can... now we've only got one, and we might as well just plug it in like this, and then remove that. And then... we'll fiddle with that in a minute. They're all hanging out, they're not doing anything. We spent all this time maximizing our biobot production. They're all just hanging around admiring the scenery, because we haven't given them enough to do. Is there anything else I actually want them to do? I could get them to just start digging out the snow. Is that what we want to do? Probably. You know what? Go for it. Go for it, biobots. I believe in you. We cut off access to them somehow? No. Another guy who's gotten past Nightbot. What's going on, Nightbot? You're still around. Good bots. These are the bots we care about. The other ones can sod off. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this now. I say that, we're not getting enough germs. Yeah, this is reading 0, so we're just not getting enough germs. I guess I do need to increase the flow. Let's just put it on 200. It's more important that we get the max flow rate than it being super power efficient. The other important thing is that we just don't have any zombie spores in this room. Also, let's remove these liquids. So now you just need to hook up these. Okay, so now we need to set you both to 65. That probably should have been the first step. This is probably all backed up now. So maybe I need to plumb this. That's fine. That's probably fine. How are the volcanoes doing? I haven't looked at these in a while. Yeah, they're doing alright. We've still got some petroleum in here, but this seems to all be working properly. We did a research again. Blast shot maker. Yeah, I researched jetpacks so that we could potentially do blast shots at some point. We have 27 data banks. We can queue up. Let's queue up one more research. Let's queue up the pixel pack. Right. You should be done on that fairly soon. In fact, now I believe we can stop plumbing. So, you set these. Yes. So now let's plug this in again. That needs to go like this. Okay, now you're cycling properly. That's good. And then if you need to fill up again, then the shutoff will activate. Okay. I'm pretty happy about that. And now the shutoff isn't running, so we're saving 10 watts. 10 watts. We did it. So thank you, Aelor Ivo, if that's how you pronounce that. That was your comment that has led to us improving this. So now we're just going to do the same over here, and then probably the same over here again. We want to keep doing this. We have a fair amount of mercury that we're using for this, so we might as well keep doing it. And what we'll do after that is we'll turn on the heat pump. We'll turn on the heat pump. We've still got to build a... No, don't build this out of gold. Build this out of lead. Definitely don't build it out of steel. We need to build a gas pump in here as well. Get rid of the gas. So that can just go here, I guess. Let's vent down here. We probably don't need a high-pressure gas vent for that. How about... Oh, whatever. You'll be fine. We need to hook this up to power as well. Do we want to hook up the steam turbine to another power transformer? Man, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not for now. I'll just send this in here. We'll connect it for now. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, now that's all priority 9. That's not actually what I wanted. Let's keep this priority 5. Biobots can do that. And then you can keep digging out all of this. Look, they're delivering all the seeds and all the random crap from the floor. That's what I like to see. So the panel in 2. That's not what I like to see. Okay, so now this is still filling up. No, it's fine. Yeah, so long as the shutoff's not working, that's what's important. Because it's going to flow through the valve regardless. Why is it backing up over here? Oh, do I need to put another... I need to put another friggin' bridge in, don't I? Not a gas bridge. The other one. No? Oh. Yeah, select the bridge. So that needs to go here. Then disconnect this. Oh, look, it's feeding that way as well. Oh, that was supposed to be disconnected. That's fine. Okay, so now I think what we can do is cut all of this off. Now that we know that's worked. Now that we know that this approach works, we can deconstruct all of this. Set the ladder. We'll leave that in place. Pour the mercury on the floor. It's fine. What's this? The current planet the active printing pod is on. Click to change the active printing pod. Oh, I think this is part of the mod. The mod I've got, which lets you customize dupes. That's clearly a new feature of the mod. Right, Floxes, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get around to you today. We'll get around to you tomorrow. How does that sound? You're still overfilling and occasionally denying us more Flox eggs. Which in turn means our food is going down, which means... we should actually murder these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. The only issue is... it takes up 8 tiles worth of horizontal space. And we've got 7 tiles per solar panel. That's a very annoying issue. Maybe I'll just mirror the whole setup and put it over here, and then we can use an extra tile over here. And then maybe we'll call it a day, because I don't really want to move anything else. I don't know. I think we can... we can't really move this, though, because it's constraining the... it's constraining the oxygen machine that we're using for everything. For all our suits, so... there's no way I can sandwich everything into a 1-tile wide gap either. How irksome. Well, what I'll do as well is, we know this pipe is going to go here. So let's actually deconstruct all of this. Anything else we want to deconstruct? Just on a whim? We're letting all the CO2 collapse into here. How is the CO2 pressure looking? It's looking better. Still a large amount over here, but that's just stuff that's solidified and whatnot, I think. Looking better. Boing boing. So we'll have to remove this vent, but we'll have to do that once we've removed the... Yeah, remove that, just dump the mercury, it doesn't matter. It's all going to the same place at the end of the day. You could rebuild this ladder here. Then we'll actually rebuild that one there, because it's not going to be needed. Okay, so that one can go... We can get out of here. This ladder will need to be moved, which is fine. Yeah, there's enough mercury that it's probably worth doing it for all of these. It's going to be a lot of extra power. We're not having to actually power these the full 60 watts. But A, it's more power, and B, it's much better efficiency. We should be doing this for all of them. So, let's see. And then that. This pipe will need... That can go there. So, this is gonna have to... No. How about, for now, you just go... How about for now we just do more spaghetti? That sounds like a fun plan, doesn't it? There you go. We'll undo that spaghetti in a minute. So, disconnect this, disconnect this. We can put another shut-off here. These will need powering, so that can go here, that can go here. Please don't build any of this out of mercury, guys. I'm hoping we'll be past that phase. And then you can go up here, you can go up here. That's relatively uncomplicated. You could both just be set to 65. You're still at max solar power. It's very easy to visually see this is working as well, because it should be blinking on and off, and we should still be getting max power. That's what I like to see. So set this one as well. Set this one as well. Oh, poor Quinn. Quinn's got food poisoning. That's fine. Right, so this needs to go in here. This needs to go here. Remove that. Then this needs to come in here. This needs to come in here. Then that needs to go like that. That needs to go like that. And then recirculation needs to come out of here. Merge on via a bridge. Then the recirculation needs to come out of here and merge on via a bridge. I guess that one's going to go there. I don't think I'm going to fiddle with this forever, because we're going to be able to get more power somehow, and I can't be bothered. I just wanted to illustrate the concept. Maybe we'll do it better next time. Oh, actually, I have a question for you guys. So Halloween is end of October, and I like to do something for Halloween, usually. Often we've done the Darkness Not Excluded mod in Oxygen Not Included, playing around with that for a little bit. Should I just turn that mod on for this save on Halloween and then see how we do? I don't know. I need to think of a better Halloween idea to do. Maybe something Oxygen Not Included, maybe something that's not that game, but preferably something that is Oxygen Not Included. Oh, we could try and do the Spooky Pumpkin mod and try and get the broken pumpkin recipes on that. Because we didn't do that last time. That sounds like a fun challenge. We could do that instead. Right, and then after this goes in here, we still need it to bridge on this way, so I think this is fine. So then I just remove this. So where's this going at the moment? Not doing anything because pipe is blocked. Oh, is that an issue? Are we not actually able to pipe it through? Or is it just because this pipe is blocked? I mean, it shouldn't be. It should be flowing through here and here. Okay, that's not working. Looks like I'm undersupplying the lamps. Yes, that's intentional. So, what we want to do is we want to supply the lamps with 65 grams per second of mercury when they're at full capacity. And we want to... we want to supply it with half the amount when they're at full capacity, because they'll stay at that full brightness even with only half the material. But what we want to do is we want it to supply it with the full 130 when it's ramping up. Okay, I think I know what the issue is. I think we need to not connect this pipe to the shutoff directly. I think it needs to... Where's this going? I think it... Okay, right. I think it needs to go down here. Right. So, there we go. Okay, that's working now. That's good. So it's bypassing correctly here, because these are at full brightness. And then these are powering up. So, now the light sensors have turned off, and we've got the buffer gates running. So they should still get up to max brightness. And then they'll all run. Yeah, we did a video about this, but we found this is a more efficient technique than what I did in the video. So maybe I should post a link on the video description here. Very min-max. Yeah, it's great. So now these are fully charged, and now they're going to blink on and off, and we're still getting the full solar power. So instead of spending 60 watts and 260 grams per second of mercury to get 380 watts. Hold on, let me try again. Instead of spending 120 watts on the lamps and 260 grams per second of mercury to get 380 watts, so 1 kilojoule per kilogram efficiency, we're actually only doing 60 watts total and consuming half the amount of mercury. Oh, you're blocked? Oh, well, that's no good. We're using 60 watts and consuming 130 grams per second of mercury to generate 380 watts. So that's 320 watts divided by 130 grams of mercury, which is about 2.4 kilojoules per kilogram. So it's more efficient. But we do need to actually remove this so that the valve isn't in. It's all too cold. Some ice. Okay, so that's good. And what we actually want to do is we want to get all of these working. I probably should just do this today and move all of this. I don't really want to move this. We could probably move it up one tile, that'd be fine. Right, let's start small. Also, I don't think we even... Maybe I just move all the mercury stuff to a different place. We actually have some space down here, right? What's going on with this? We've still got some oxygen over here. I think this is fine. Right. I am making an executive decision. If I remove this mesh tile... No. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to remove this pump and then move everything down here. Maybe that's not going to work. Ah, I just want to move this. The issue is the piping here is too annoying now. We've not quite done the piping correctly. But we need the light sensor for it to work. Otherwise, if it gets interrupted, we can't turn it back on unless we manually go and inspect it, which is not what we want to do. I think what we do... Yeah, I mean, this bit is alright. It's this bit which is annoying. I think what we do... Funnily enough, I think what we do is we actually move the mercury. So what we'll do is we'll build these walls up. We'll deconstruct all of this and rebuild it. We had a tepidizer here to melt the mercury as well. This is going to be annoying. And then we can replicate that setup over here, and then we can just remove the middle one. Or we can keep the middle one as a legacy thing. That would be funny, wouldn't it? And then we can keep the glass forge. Yeah, maybe we just do that. Maybe we do just do that. So we need to remove this. You've been using your cooling loop to heat the mercury? Fair enough. The thing is, I don't always want to heat it. So I don't want to build a system that relies on the cooling loop working to heat it. So we're just going to use a temporizer. It doesn't actually need to activate very often. Use the 38C loop. Nice. Right, so let's remove this. Remove this. Now, what on earth was my thinking here? So we have a thermosensor, we have a timer sensor. Alright, here's what we do, guys. So this is set to 0.4, 0.6. This is set to the temperature we want. This is set to high pressure. This is set to minimal pressure. So I think I can remember what all the automation is. So we're actually going to take a screenshot. Okay, I'm going to post it in Discord. And I'm going to look at it on Discord. That's what we'll do. And we'll rebuild it. So we'll just remove all of this. Except for... Maybe we'll build a ladder somewhere? I don't know. Remove this mesh tile as well. Minus 38, yes. There. Yeah, because if I don't do this today, I'm not going to do it. So let's just do it. You don't seem to be running properly anymore. What's the situation? Not enough germs in here. Reset you to like 100. I think this threshold needs to be lower. Let's set this to 50,000. Because the issue is all the germs are dying to overpopulation, so we're probably not getting the production rate we actually want. Yeah, this is probably actually fine. Biobot builder's ready anyways, okay. Right, so We build this here as well. I think we can just seal this off. We just seal that off. And then we can remove this. Remove this. Remove this. We can rearrange things a little bit. That's fine. So, right. Let's open up Discord. Discord, go blur. So now we can remove all of this. Move you up one. This should push all the mercury. It shouldn't actually delete any of it. We'll leave that one. Who's idle? So you guys are idle because you presumably can't reach something. Do I need to... No, you can get in here. Just need to build that. I'll keep another research. We actually have enough data banks for that. It's kind of wild. Okay, let's just research some more stuff. You guys are getting bored. What else do we want to do? We can dig some more of this, probably. Yeah, go on, dig this. Make my day. See what you find. We're actually just deleting the mercury doing. No, it's kind of getting pushed over. Oh, okay, that's fine. Right, so... remove this. Remove the ladders. Gold volcano is behaving, that's good. Something else I want to set up on this run, I want to set up the phosphorus thing again. Because we've got a large amount of phosphorite. We might as well get some refined phosphorus and start geotubing these. Although, that's going to be a pain building in more steam turbines. Maybe we don't do that. We have done that before. It is power neutral. Build that there, and then, let's see. So, probably don't need to replicate this exactly the same way. So, liquid pump. Hydro sensor. That goes here. Remove this. We then put a liquid bottle emptier here, so we can dump the mercury in there. That one's also set to mercury. We want to. There was a door and a dispenser for dropping in solid mercury. The door was to automate the dispenser. We wanted that to be above this. So I think we can remove this. We remove this. Put the door back in. That wire is fine. That can go here. Dispenser does not need to be powered. What's in the pod? Wart seed, sure. You too hot. You are too hot. Wow, I love me some automation ribbon. I don't think I've ever used the automation ribbon. Oh well, I'm glad it exists. It's beyond my understanding. Right, so let's see. Yeah, this is going to start freezing in a minute, maybe. So that goes there. Can get through here while we're building this. So hydro sensor goes here. We then want a thermosensor. I think the thermosensor should actually go here. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? It should be in the mercury. So that would go over here. And the thermosensor needs to go around this. We need a timer sensor as well. Then the AND gate. Is that an AND gate or an OR gate? It's an AND gate. It's always an AND gate. Nobody ever uses it. So that could go there. So that's actually quite convenient. So it's a bit more convenient than what we had before. That can go like that. That can go here, actually. And then that can be the timer sensor. And the timer sensor was just so that we could run it on a regular wire. It wasn't going to overload stuff. So that could just go in here. And then this is going to be set to above 50. This is going to be set to above 500. So the door opens if it's above 500, and then that means that... And then that means that... Let's just put the ladders here. That means that they won't dump solid mercury in here when the level is high enough. And then the thermosensor we're going to set to send green signal if below -20. Maybe -30. Doesn't need to be that hot. And this needs to be set to green 0.4, red 0.6. Flippy switch. And then I believe we're all good. Right. You can remove this. That's fine. There's a few of these that we can remove. May as well remove... Oh, you can't remove those. That's fine. I have a mammoth egg. Another carb lumen quartz. Right. Let's actually remove these and put the carb lumen quartz here, because this one's actually working. I know we can put them in a conveyor loader to stack them up as well, but we don't have that many, so... Not that. Is there another one? There is another one. Okay, look. I know we shouldn't really be fiddling with this guy, but we're going to, so we get the last lumen quartz. Made a mess. Why are you just peeing? Peeing for? Why is this backed up? Why is this backed up? Why? I plugged something in I shouldn't have? It's a completely closed system. Okay, well that was clearly not right, because now it's leaking polluted water into here. What? What is going on? So there's 9.5 kilograms of polluted water. The intake here. You are full of polluted water. Why aren't you operating? Oh, do you not have filtration medium? Are we out of filtration medium? It's possible. Okay. I guess it's the next task is filtration medium. I mean, there's lots of sand about. I'm not overly concerned. Here's a big chunk. We, already 11 dig. Yes, we have used all the sand up here. Yes, that is something we need to think about then, isn't it? Before everyone starts peeing themselves again. Get them out of here. Then now this should have an errand, right? Yeah. But you should still be set to sand, but priority 8. So what was the purpose of this overflow? I don't think this should have actually been connected at any point. So that's coming down here. This should be connected on here. And I don't think this should be connected at all. Where's Gene? There's Gene. So now we have 20 tons of sand again. So we have a saltwater, guys, that we can boil for sand. It's not an issue. Rebuilt all this again. So now the mercury needs to plug in here, right? We're running it over the top like this. And I'm just going to remove all of this. And then I'm going to remove all the buildings. Here. Just these ones. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I am going to... I think I'll trigger the heat pump next time. Because, like, we haven't really done anything in here. Okay, you're actually finished. So let's actually... Well, we could do this as a thumbnail. So what's the plan? So you're ready. So you're ready. Let's disconnect you. You're blocked. So did we actually build the pump? We did. We still need to build the pipe. So polluted water can go over here just fine. That's going to go in slot number 1. We built up a fair amount of polluted water. I think this is overpressurized now. Slickster is snoring a lot. You've made another biobot. It seems like we're waiting on the doctor a lot. Perhaps we should get more dupes with advanced medical care so that we can make more biobots. Maybe that's not the biggest problem in the world, to be honest. Yeah, this mercury's warmer now. That's good. So let's set this all to priority 9. Let's have a look out here. What? Oh. Oh, okay. This just blocked itself. Okay, that's good. Just grab a load of hot rock. You're boiling all the ethanol as you go. It's quite funny. Potentially dangerous. Yep, if you didn't know, you can place a cold temperature plate over a volcano. It will cook to a refined carbon tile and block the volcano. So that lets you analyze them safely. This is blocked because we cut off the supply. That's fine. Right, so now we need to bring this up here. This one isn't actually changing. We're keeping this the same. So that one can just go here. Yes. Why am I building all this pipe then? Probably just remove this. Yeah, keep it on its own separate fork. And then we can remove the buildings here. And these ones. The biobots are useful for disassembling all the tile. That's definitely something they like to do. Look at them go. Look at them go. So that's going to go up here. It's going to go here. That's going to go here. We go here. And then you will go here, 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 and here. And then we need to disconnect these. Biobots would be nice for getting biobots since they're immune to zombie spells. That's true. We did discover they can't plant things in planter boxes. So we couldn't get them to plant weeds, warts, and get rid of the radiation. That would have been nice. So I think we can duplicate this over here. So let's do that. They can dig. They can dig. They can dig it. And then we'll... It's still freezing over here. How annoying. I don't think if the valve is entombed, it stops working. So that's not a problem. We put some chlorine in the room with the spore kids, you're set. Yeah. Well, there is a reason they call you Mr. Mycelium. Clearly thought about this. What am I doing? Right. Listen here. You go here. And then... I think we'll do the pipe last. Let's do the automation first. So this wire we determine needs to go around here. So you actually need to cut up like this. Cut you off. Cut you off. Cut you off. Cut you off. Then you need to go around like this. Then we do the same thing again. Move these. Move you up here. Put the buffer gates in here. I'm just going to duplicate what we did on the other side. I'm sure you can do it neater, but I'll leave that to you guys. I just want something that works. That goes there. Goes there. Goes there. Yeah, we'll get this finished and then we'll turn on the heat pump. Although, actually, let's just check that it's not filling on its own first. Yeah, you've still got a bit of time on doing this. I'm sure if we put polluted water in there, we will get that stuff. Civ isn't running. Yeah, I think we have to prioritize filtration medium next. Right, so here's what we should do. We should get the brine and we should boil it. Geotuning this would be ideal. You can get enough resources to more or less geotune it with its own output. Because the salt you get from the brine, you can... Oh, Nightbot did work that time. Blimey. Yeah, you can use the salt to put in a bleach stone hopper and then geotune it again. So we can do this just with the bleach stone hopper. We don't need the puffs for this one. But it probably is worth setting up, because then it'll be much easier to boil. Well. How you doing these days? Not quite there. Maybe it's set you to like 15. Okay, this is looking fairly close to being. So we need some power wires to go up here. That's fine. Go there, that can go there, that can go there. Move these ones. What should we put in here? Something special and silly. Let's put this up here. Would that do? And then we just put the filters somewhere else. And I don't know. We need to set these all to 65, so let's do that first. Thank you. May is taking their time to flip all of these valves. Good job. Right, so let's see. That goes in here. Move this. That goes in here. That goes in here. Goes in here. This merges to this. And then it goes in here. Very important. Okay. And then we need to do the bypass, and it's the exact mirror of what we did over here. So let's be very careful with this. So that can go there. That comes. I'm never gonna figure this out, am I? That comes down here. This is the overflow. That's just gonna bypass straight down here. That's gonna connect it to this. Gonna go over here. So that's another bridge. That one goes. Oh. Brain work. One goes in here. That one goes down. That one goes over there. Brain work. Right, that one goes over here. This one goes down here. I think we've almost got it. Is there a reason why I bridged it that way? I mean, we need a bridge. We probably could fit it in a bit neater, but whatever. This makes sense to me. Right. I think it's just an artifact from how we previously had it. Okay. So then that goes here. That goes in here. That goes here. We merge the bridges like that, and then it goes onto this, and it circulates. Now, who's betting we missed a bit of pipe on that? Ridiculous. I missed playing this game. It was fun doing other things. I'm glad we're back. Ugh, and I'm glad I'm gonna actually have the energy and the time to probably focus on this again. Because September was just such a busy month that I just really didn't feel like playing this. And that's not because I didn't want to play it, but it was because I knew I wasn't going to do a good job. But now I've returned and I'm confident that we can, so that's... Look how many poor sods we've got building all these pipes. Oh, you need to set these as well? Yep, that's true. Below 15. You guys do like to build pipes. That is something that you do very well. September really wasn't a good one. Yeah, because I either go to... Yeah, because the Portugal wedding, that was something we had to plan. And work as well. I was moving office, so there was a lot of stuff to do with that. Keeps out here laying pipe. Indeed. Well, they do best, apparently. We've got the spicy tofu. We've got one bee tiny. No, I don't think so. Let's just print a wasp into the colony. Go wrong. We already gave George spicy tofu. Sadly. More spicy food for George would be a priority as well. Oh wow, look, they're all jiggling in unison. Kind of sus. Right, what's going on here? You still need to build a couple more pipes. That's alright. You can access all of this. What are we going to shove in here? I think we shove some paintings. Because I'm done thinking about this area. What we're going to do is we're going to shove some blank canvases in here. The landscape. There we go. All about all the ONI I managed in September was running a Paku-Tank sandbox test in the background. Yeah. Because I knew we had to do 3 specific things. I knew we had to fix the biobots. I knew we had to optimize this in line with the sandbox showcase video. And I knew we needed to sort out the floxes. And I knew if we tried to do all of those while I was distracted by 10 million other IRL things, it was not going to go well. But we've done 2 out of 3 today, and 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, good job, guys. So you're not quite working properly, but that's because the pipe isn't finished yet, so let's not be too hasty judging it yet. VODs will still go up at 1 PM. That's not going to change when the schedule changes. I've been uploading the Sandbox Showcase videos at different times just to test the waters. And also because I get impatient when, like, I've got a video and I don't want to, and I want to see what people think. I think I'm probably still going to generally release all my videos around 1 PM. Also, I really need to clean my desk. Thankfully, you guys can't see my desk. Maybe that's why I do the weekend. Oh, the placos are playing with the skull? That's pretty interesting. All snow tiles melting. Not overly worried about that at the moment. We got another carb lumen? We do. Nice. Quinn, you've been in better working conditions for sure. We got the or else painting here of all the. It's like the pitch pepper nuts and the coal. You like to see it? Yeah, you just need to finish the pipes. That's it. And then we can do the heat pump. In fact, let's just check that the heat pump hasn't automatically activated. No, because the pump isn't getting power because the wire isn't finished. Okay, but that's very close to being done. So we'll go and have a look at the pump in a minute. Right, you're working now. You're still charging up. Why is that? Okay, I think I just need to reset these. And then you should work again. No, because you're below the threshold, right, so... Or you're above the threshold, but you're below the other bit, so... Right, let's leave you for a little bit so that you actually diminish. So now you're filling up again. Then we'll turn you off. You can go back to normal. Then you can go back to normal. So, And then you'll all work again. Oh, I know what's happened. We didn't set these. We didn't set these to 45. That's what we should have done. Okay. So you're all at the right level now, except for this one. So we'll reset you. Game. You're just not getting the mercury? Oh, you're not getting the mercury because the pipe is broken. Okay, that explains it. The pipe's not broken, but it needs to actually... We need to actually do something like this, right? No, it needs to be a bridge. So there, and then connect that, and then disconnect this. Oh, so then the issue is... Oh, right, so... I need to set this up better. This recirculation bit is the bit that's annoying. I think what needs to happen is this needs to go up here and be unbroken. And this needs to go around here and back in here. And then all of that mercury is being refed into the loop. And it's filling all of the things in turn. Okay. Right, that should be fine. Okay, we'll leave that. So, let's see. These are all set to the right setting now. So that should sort itself out. So now let's go look at the heat pump. What's the last thing left to do on this? It does just look like a few random wire segments. So, can we priority 9 these? All the other wire segments are done. Another geyser down here? No. A figment of the imagination. I'm still wandering around in here? Okay. What else did I want you to do? I guess we can just start digging out all this snow. Yeah, you need to build that pipe before anything else happens. For that to work. Right now, I think we just speed through it. People are still getting food poisoning. I should probably deal with that at some point. Germ-covered barbecue. Have they just forgotten about these errands? Possible. What about these ones? I feel like the dupes do just occasionally forget errands. Well, you should get on with that now. Let's just speak to it. How's the sour gas doing down here? There's still some zombie spores. Still kind of taking a while to dissipate. Any more research we can do? Probably not at this point. Not without databanks. Nope. I love the park sign here. We made it out of ice. It's kind of wild. I didn't realize you could make park signs out of ice. What a flex. Got on the way. You haven't really got much else to do at this point. So please do just get on with it. Then I can have a proper think about what we're going to do tomorrow. Probably is going to be something involving the brine geyser because we need sand and we can keep digging it up for a little bit, but we're consuming a fairly large amount of it, purifying all this polluted dirt. So we are going to need a long-term source sooner rather than later. What? Okay. Alright, look. Look, smarty pants. I said we were going to melt some lead today. Yeah, look, there's some more lead. There's some more lead. Sometimes you just gotta melt a little bit of lead and assert dominant. What are you guys even doing now? That much else for you to do. Are you just running through the ladder and then melting the lead? Is that what's happening? Very possible. Remove all of this randoms. Maybe don't remove that one. Why is that lead melt? Okay, look. Let's just stop being silly. Let's just build it out of iron. Let's just stop fiddling around. There's iron down here as well. Well, it's very amusing that we're melting all this lead and giving it food poisoning. It's not very productive. This is to fill up with a fairly large amount of liquid. It has to fill up with 12 tons. Alright, look. Can I just put a second liquid pump in here? Do you guys mind if I do that? I just want to see this thing erupt today. I know this isn't going to produce anywhere near that amount of liquid. I just want to see it work. Yes, keep dumping all the lead in the magma. Yes, that's a good idea. Yep. Yep. We'll collect all the molten lead at some point and do something fun with it, maybe. I don't know. Probably make a lead liquid lock. I'll dig all of this as well, just so you got a bit more space to run out. In fact, maybe just dig all of this. You guys are bored after all. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't going to fill it any faster, because we're not going to have more than one friggin' pipe. Okay, just stop. Still only going to fill one pipe's worth. I mean, I'm not building a second pipe. $10 kilograms per second. That's going to fill it up in 1,200 seconds, which is 2 cycles. Wait 2 cycles. Right, now what's going on? So then build this one. Rude. How rude. Let's actually dig up some more sand in the meantime. So, which sand do we want to dig up? There's a load of it over here. Yeah. Come in here and dig all of this again. Then come in here, dig all of this. Not that much sand. How many books we got here now? We've got 90 books. Fairly good. Right, so you're all now at... You're not 100% brightness. Why? I think I just need to reset you. And you'll be fine. You're all okay. Right, I think this is working now. Oh, I know what we need to do. I need to... This needs to bridge here, and this needs to bridge here. So it prioritizes recirculating the mercury. And then this needs to disconnect. Okay, so now set you to above 50. The automation was disabled, that's fine. Now we've got germy polluted water coming down here. There's no way you built this all out of ceramic. Whatever. We have plenty of ceramic. Actually, we have a lot of ceramic. That's fine. Okay. Pump the liquid in. There you go. Liquid temperature, 51.2 degrees. The initial input temperature determines the type of materials emitted. Really? How bizarre. So, what are we going to do up to cycle 400 when this thing's actually operational? We could go and dig more sand out of here. Seems... I think it's cool. Yeah, we're going to play around with it a little bit. I don't want to dig up the bleach stone. That would not be... How about we go like this instead? I'm hoping that we get... Yeah, I'm hoping that we get steam out of this. Because we built a steam turbine here. Oh, we haven't built the vent or anything. That would be a good thing to do, wouldn't it? And let's also put some oil in here so that we can actually cool it off. So, obsidian is fine. Radiant pipe, let's make this out of iron, I guess. Then you can go in here and... Oh. Where are we even going to dump the water? In the... Let's dump it in the thing. That makes sense, doesn't it? We'll mix it up. Just because we can. We have to send that up here. Well, it does give the dupe something to do for the next 2 cycles. Is more or less what I was looking at. The only real challenge of the DLC. I mean, kind of. I mean, I feel like the initial stuff, once you figure it out, it's quite surface level. There's not a huge amount of complexity compared to the normal game stuff. That'll do. I feel like base game stuff is generally more complicated than the Frosty Planet DLC stuff. Most of the new added stuff is kind of OP. I mean, it is when you start in the Frosty Planet. What I want to do is do another run at some point where we actually... What do we even print? Omelets. Okay. What I want to do is I want to start a run where it's all shuffled into a normal seed. I want to see how good it is then. I think there'll be a big difference. Buildings are melting. What? The oil was hot. We melted the steam turbine. How? Oh, the igneous rock. The igneous rock is really hot. Okay. Well, we done it, guys. We melted a steam turbine. We've never done that before. Let's build it out of iron. It's a little hot, yeah. I mean, the overheat temperature is 1,000 degrees. Yeah, there was a heat leak here, and I wasn't paying that much attention. There's still some hot abyssalite here. I dig this. Right, relative temperature mode, go burr. Love this temperature mode. Oh, look! Here's all the hot abyssalite. Get rid of it. Got a lurk of this and you have to multitask? Fair enough. We'll wrap this up soon enough. We'll wrap this up around cycle 400. Yeah, you guys will build this fairly quickly out of all the obsidian. Will this be the thumbnail today? Maybe. The last one was of the biobots, so I think we do that. Then again, I don't want to mislead people because we've mostly just been fiddling with the solar panels. I'm glad we've done that though, because now we're getting more power and it's less mercury. So we shouldn't have to worry about that as much. But we probably still need to dig a little bit of mercury. And I need to set this to mercury. I need to set this to mercury. And I need to set this to mercury. Like the solid mercury. There you go. I love all these little blobs, evidence of our failure. Wow, we must have built a lot of wires here. Oh god, we really must have done that. Built a lot of wires and just dipped all the lead in here. Oh, whatever. So what? We've got lead and oil in here. Okay. Well, we'll definitely break some stuff first, but that's alright. Got a little bit of petroleum in here, that's okay. There's still some hot abyssalite here. This is what's cooked all that petroleum. We actually need to be more careful about this. You're about halfway full. Okie dokie. Gems. They're decreasing, they're not gone. Right, you're gonna build the iron steam turbine now. Let's see what happens with this. Okay, it's not melting, that's good. We melted the wire as well. Let's build the wire out of iron. Obviously, all the water is going to immediately... Oh, it's not going to operate because it's going to be too hot. That's what's going to happen. So we need to dump more oil in here. We probably need to get rid of this rock. That's going to go down here. Then dump more oil. And then the lead should solidify, and then that won't be a problem. Okay, that pipe is built. So maybe we'll disconnect this once it's full. This is assuming the water even comes out. Maybe it won't. Can I enable auto bottle in this? Yeah, there you go. That's a large amount of oil, so that should cool it down a fair bit. You need to cool down before you'll actually activate. There's some hot lead in here as well, believe it or not. That's alright. Just keep dumping more oil in here and that'll be okay. Gonna panic a little bit. Any skill points? Oh god, no. I'm not doing those now. I'll do those at the start of next stream. Not got long before this is filled up again. Again, it hasn't filled up yet. Amari is on the way. Amari, I hope you have slightly more than a single drop of oil. Also, I should probably build you guys a better transport network to get down here. This is not very efficient. Oh well. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. You're gonna go auto bottle now? Please tell me you're gonna. Yes. Oh, this oil is all like almost 100 degrees anyways? Well, that's not gonna help. I mean, a little, but not a lot. What do I do? We just build some cold temperature plates in here. So the issue is, if we do it out of liquid, it's just going... If we do it out of ice, it's just going to boil into steam. Drop down here. I'm going to do it anyway. Whatever. We just need to get this to work. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Have fun. It's one more liquid. I want to boil some ice. On a mission. It's going to start evaporating very soon as well, so... We need a bit more than that. Okay. Well, you're trying. It's all boiling. What sort of temperature is your dirt? Perhaps temperature for that. Yeah, that would probably be the sensible thing to do. There's a lot of cold dirt around. The steam will all condense. We removed all of the super hot abyssalite from the area. So it should be fine. Still dumping more oil in here as well. Okay, maybe stop dumping the oil. There you go. Okay, that's done. Okay, good. So you're probably going to flood. Oh, right. Now I've got lots of liquids in here, yeah, because we made it out of polluted water. We could build some mesh tiles and sweep it up. Oops, are idle. We could actually just do that. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that doesn't need to be yellow alert, though. Right, so what gives? This is at 90% pressure. It's panicking. Fairly large amount of polluted water we've sent in here. It's all full of germs. Is all the output going to be full of germs as well? That'd be quite funny. Right, and then let's just sweep. We're dripping all the oil down here now. Fun. Yeah, sweep that up. I'm just going to speed through it now. Let's see this erupt. Okay. I'm going to save it first. Cycle 400. Then it's going to explode. Kaboom. The watched pump never boils. Attention required. Initiate. Activate pump. Okay. Good news. It is steam. And it's absolutely full of food poisoning. It's also shooting igneous rock, dirt, granite, stuff. Steam is quite hot. It's fine. We don't need to repair this. Okay. That's good. That's a lot of power. 200 degrees steam. So, let's see. So now the last thing we need to do to complete the full steam ahead is actually clear the blocked vent. So we know the temperature is going to depend on the input. So we're sending the water down here. This water is going to... Okay, it's cooling on all of this at the moment. I guess it's going to be the same temperature as this by the time it gets here. We're not insulating it. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure it's going to be the thumbnail, because it's not overly dramatic. But we did get it working. This is going to be a lot of power. That's a lot of power. So we actually need to set up a second... We actually need to set up a lot of power wires down here to actually send it all to our spine. That's all being wasted at the moment. But we could quite easily just disconnect this now. Let's fill up with a little bit of polluted water. But we can just fill it with all the steam again. It'll take some time to do that, but that is just free power, isn't it? Great. Okay. Good stuff. We'll deconstruct you as well. Alright, now it's for the thumbnail shot. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. Oh look, we can get the biobot in a shot maybe. Yeah, maybe just one like this, just with the biobot hanging out. Not really sure what to do, is he? Yeah. I'm glad. Right. I'm glad we've optimized this today because. Oh look, we've got a balloon. Ellie with the balloon running past. Okay, there we go. That'll be the thumbnail because that's what we've actually worked on today. Let's be real. Okay. I think that was a pretty successful day. So let us wrap it up in the usual fashion. Oh, the fish have covered the sodding camera with the plants. Oh, look, Whiskers is right there. Hold on. Very still, Whiskers. Yeah, there's Whiskers. Right, let me adjust the camera a little bit, and then Whiskers can see us out. There we go, that'll do. Alrighty, thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed us returning to Oxygen Not Included. I'm enjoying returning to it. We've got a plan. We've made a few optimizations today of the base, and we're going to progress with boiling brine so we can get some salt and thus sand, because we need sand. And table salt will be nice as well as another thing to look at. But if you like what you've seen today and you're not already following me on Twitch, feel free to follow and you'll get notifications when I go live. You'll also get access to the fishy and froggy emotes. Thank you for the subscriptions and donations earlier. Ion Elgis, very much appreciate your generosity. And yeah, all the VODs get uploaded to YouTube. You can find everything on there. There's a few videos we talked about today on there as well. I'm going to link this stream back to the Mercury video, possibly, because just to demonstrate that this actually worked pretty well. And then there's also the Discord where we hang out, we post builds and memes and various things. If you have a question about Oxygen Not Included, people will usually answer it on there. If I'm not there, someone else will be there. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow, similar sort of time. And I'll see you then. Let's actually raid someone. I haven't raided someone in ages. Oh god, it's playing the song. It's playing the song. Get us out of here. Who's actually playing Oxygen Not Included these days? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go raid Willow. You guys all know Willow. Willow plays Oxygen Not Included, but earlier in the day. Currently playing something called Small Ants Survive the Wilds. So let's all go say hi to Willow. And if you have any fish emote Willow. Alright, take care everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.